Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grand finals. Today we have myself, Shinsei, also Argentum as the casters. We have a really good matchup here. It's actually the first and second seeds, so seeds are obviously very accurate.
Best of the best here.
Yeah, exactly. We have Bethel University and Lourdes University. Looks like both teams are ready, so we're already hopping into the game. We got two really stellar lineups, actually. I know both teams pretty well. A lot of the guys from Bethel I played on a team with previously before Collegiate, actually. So it's really cool to be able to see them play in conference and also be able to play against them. So that was really a fun experience, and I'm hoping to do it again next year, or next semester.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, next spring. But yeah, so we got two really good lineups. I believe full GM rosters on both sides. On the side of Lourdes University, which I'm more familiar with, we have Devious, my boy, my special baby boy, my tank duo back in Overwatch 1. But we don't exactly have that tank duo anymore, and it makes me really sad. But he is the main tank for Lourdes University in this scenario. Very big on the Rhine, very big on the Monkey. Love both of those picks. Biz, our resident contenders player. We got Walter Black, an up-and-coming Tier 3 player. I'm just Rogue, new to the team this year. He actually started out Silver this semester, and he's now Masters 3.
Holy cow, what a glow-up.
And we got For You as well, our Calling All Heroes and Contenders legend as well. And over on the side of Bethel, we have Shy Guy. Originally a main support player, actually, subbing in as the main tank for this tournament. Diddy Kong and Goomba both being two of my boys, Diddy Kong less so. But we got this match starting off immediately. I'll talk about the rest of the rosters a little bit later on.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Mirror and the Brawl so far. The only change is that Symmetra compared to the Hanzo. Hanzos get a little bit more poke, a little bit more long distance range. Shy Guy going in for the pin, going in for the trade. Early lamp going off. Both lamps being traded, actually. Ooh. Shy Guy going down early to Biz. Beautiful. Well played from Lourdes.
Lourdes already one up.
Not biased whatsoever. Bethel almost getting the cap, which is good, but Lourdes does walk onto the point.
From May.
Nice kill onto the Symmetra there by Devious. Lourdes University.
Cleaning up any stragglers.
Cleaning up that fight. Really well done by Lourdes University there.
It's a regroup for Bethel and Lourdes gets first point.
Now, yesterday I know that Lourdes was a little bit nervous. It was a few people's first lands, so we got all the nerves out yesterday, luckily, and we're playing really well today so far. Got a lot of confidence.
No excuses.
Exactly, yeah. We got the warm-up yesterday, got all the nerves out. We should be chilling today. We got ults coming up on both sides here. Early window there. Massive slam there from Devious. Beautiful there from Jackson. Excuse me, Devious.
Quick spin. Nice job taking out the lamp as well. That's 2 down on the part of Bethel.
Very well played there from Lourdes. We'll see if they try to go up for any staggers or if they just stay there in main. Now, again, like I said, these are kind of standard comps right now for Lijiang. The only difference, again, between the two comps is that Symmetra versus the Hanzo. Hanzo being a lot more for picks, obviously, seeing as he's a long-range sniper and a lot of spam damage as well. We got both teams mirroring the white here. Walter Black going down early. It's still very winnable. Windows coming out, so is Dragons. Rotations coming in from both sides.
Got beat out.
There's an early lamp use.
Left around low.
Beat to sustain here. We'll see if they can get anything done with it. I'm just Rogue falling down early. And we have a pause.
Ooh. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but we were getting some feedback through our comms as well. I don't know if that came through on the stream.
We'll see how this is going here. We should be chilling. Go back to the action momentarily. Unfortunately, we are mid-fight. Lourdes is up currently 56-0 in percentage. We got a few ults out, 2 picks going to the way of Bethel currently. So we'll see how these teams even out and go on to the next fight.
For this freeze frame that we have, Lourdes has a hefty chunk of change on the point, but Bethel's looking like they're turning the tide of this particular team fight.
Exactly, so as we try to get this fixed, what do you really want to see from Bethel so far, seeing as they lost that first fight and Lourdes coming out strong? What do you want to see from Bethel so far?
What the main thing I want to see is, obviously you mentioned earlier there were some mirror comps. I want to see Bethel either make use of the fact that they don't have the Hanzo for the picks, and I want to see a reason for that Symmetra being there, or I want to see a change and either to a full mirror or another character that can also get those picks, get them in, because right now they're kind of falling in those engagements and they just don't seem to be making it much on the point, and if they do, they're falling quickly after.
Makes sense. Yeah, so for a lot of brawls recently, we've been seeing one of the DPS, usually the hit scan, well, quote-unquote hit scan. In this case, it would either be a Hanzo or a Cassidy, but it looks like we are going back into action. Both those Hanzos and Cassidy trying to get engages. Looks like Bethel will be cleaning up this team fight. 62% in the favor of Lourdes. Bethel just now capping. A lot of ults for the advantage of Bethel. 2 were used for Lourdes University. We had that window and that dragon. So a lot of space-making tools.
Back up. Holy smokes.
Yeah, exactly. When those space-making tools not exactly available for Lourdes at this time. and hopefully Bethel will get some value out of the ults that they have. Wall coming out earlier. Shatter blocked, and a counter shatter comes in, and it's massive by Devious, getting the early pick on the Goomba. Mail coming out as well to clean up the fight. Don't exactly think that was necessary, but that was a beautiful counter shatter there from Devious. He really played that slow and well. The ult tracking there, obviously from Koryu, as she is main support, and I've also played with her, so I know that she has that down. Devious respecting that shatter, getting it done, blocking it, and going in with his own. Absolutely massive from the side of Lourdes. Now only 2 ults in the bank for Bethel.
Oh, absolutely. And right what I was mentioning earlier, you see all those opening picks that Lourdes is getting that Bethel really just has no answer for right now.
Oh yeah, we got
and those walls are fantastic.
Fantastic wall there from Walter Black. Window comes out though. Shy Guy does manage to chase down Biz. Pin comes on to Devious. Lamp is out early. Koryu gets the trade onto Daisy though, so a lot less sustain. Walter Black with another pick onto the Goomba. Shy Guy getting the equalizing trade onto Devious. However, it looks like it is an advantage for Lourdes right now because they are up that healer, but Walter Black does fall, and I'm just Rogue getting pinned on a point. 99% though for Lourdes, stalling it out. Shy Guy actually goes down to Devious, but Koryu also gets traded out by Diddy Kong. We'll see if Lourdes decides to go in here and try to trade this out, maybe get some extra picks. Wall does come out. 4 coming back for the side of Bethel.
And without a tank, they can't really stay on that point for too long.
Exactly, we have Devious in the front line here to sustain. Oh, I'm just Rogue getting picked by Goomba and a good wall coming out. Not a lot of sustain now coming for Lourdes, trying to speed out, just stabilize here.
Walter Black as well.
Yep, Walter Black getting that pick onto Symmetra. Diddy Kong falling down low. We'll see if they actually go for the swap here since they no longer have wall and there's no real use for that Symmetra TP, but it looks like they are going to stay on that and try to force out their Reinhardt. However, since their Symmetra is a little bit slower, we'll see the Dragons come in early.
Not much you can do.
Lourdes University come in and follow up on that. Waluigi falling really low, same with Goomba. Daisy trying to sustain their team. Sim turrets coming on to Windows out. Shatter coming out as well, but the Mayalt is there to equalize. Same with the beat. This looks like a fight win for Lourdes University, honestly. We got a wall separating their healers. Daisy and Waluigi trying to come on a point. There is a freeze and a beat coming out. Devious and Poor, you do manage to fall from Bethel. We'll see if Walter Black and I'm just Rogue are able to sustain. Biz getting a pick onto Biz, or Biz getting a pick onto Goomba, excuse me. Good wall coming out.
Fantastic tracking there from
late lamp though. Symmetra coming back on the point. Sustaining. Biz gets another pick. The Reinhardt is back. Biz being able to force the window. There, Reinhardt coming back for Lourdes University. We have Shatter coming up.
That was so helter-skelter. I'm amazed Bethel managed to hold on at all, let alone get their point back.
That was a beautiful fight from both teams there. Both teams utilizing their space-making ults to make that space, get some picks, and then follow up with other ults as needed.
And we got the Shadow on deck for this round. We got Devious, plotting something Devious.
Coming out. Massive Shatter again though from Devious, trying to sustain.
Timing.
Making sure that he doesn't die here, making sure that he still gets as much value. Forcing lamp, forcing ult. Biz does fall down early though, that's not very good.
Ooh, and the Ryan
Devious getting picked as well.
Fantastic
very
job
unfortunate.
from the Sim there, capitalizing on the pin damage.
Very much so. The Sim is full charge, looking to get more picks here. Bethel is looking to clean up as well.
99%, here comes the Dragons.
99 to 99 here on the first game. Bethel managing to come out on top 100 to 99%.
What a turnabout.
Looking like we have a series on our hands after that first round.
And I'm glad to see it, quite honestly, because Lourdes was dominating that first almost like 3/4 of the game.
Oh yeah. We got 99%. They followed up with the 45% cap, and it was looking a little bit worrisome there for Bethel.
All right, we're changing up some team members, though.
They did manage to come through. Looks like we are changing comps. We have another standard comp here coming out from Bethel University with the Winston, the Sojourn, Symmetra TPing out, I'm assuming, swapping to the Tracer. We have Daisy on his classic Kiriko. Love to see it.
Oh,
another pause coming in.
I was going to say, I don't know much about your DPS on the side of Lourdes, but I will say that for the most of the season, Diddy Kong here on the Sojourn has been hitting some nasty picks, regardless of whether he's playing Cass, Hanzo, Widow, or Sojourn. It's just he finds shots that are maybe a pixel wide and takes it. It's amazing.
Those Valorant angles, man. You can never let those down.
Oh, there we go.
As we continue on getting this pause settled. So far, it looks like Lourdes University might be running out on the Brawl again, actually. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't exactly want to talk about comps too much, just in case people can hear for some reason. But I am looking forward to see what we decide to play for this map. Now, I've been kind of just on and off spectating around scrims and whatnot, just kind of managing, letting them do their thing. So I don't exactly know what specifically we're looking to run here. There's a few different options that I know of that we've been talking about in team chat and whatnot that I've been paying attention to.
Oh, yeah.
But it's very much a different style. If you have different tanks, so for example, me on tank versus Devious on tank, there will be a definite like style change.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, both of us being known as enters amongst our team. However, it's a classic meme, but any main tank knows the experience.
Exactly. And with Overwatch 2 here, you only got that one tank to rely on, so you really have to maximize your utility for your team.
Yep.
You can't just go in.
Goomba getting that TP out, swapping in the Tracer, just like I said. Lourdes University choosing to go for that Cassidy instead of the Sojourner, it looks like.
A little bit of a Tracer ditto here on the bridge.
Instead of Kiriko, actually be CD Ana.
Oh, 2-on-1 now. Most of the teams are ready for the main point, just Monkey holding against Monkey.
Yep, for you and Walter Black looking to force out that Tracer. Now that Tracer's forced out, I believe that we will be looking to go in on the side of Lourdes University. The Ana does get though. Biz getting picked on the Diddy Kong really early though. That's exceptionally good for Lourdes University. Shy Guy also falling low. Biz maintaining his life for now. However, he does fall, but the trade comes back on the Shy Guy by Walter Black. Beautiful Tracer play there.
You now want to trade a DPS.
Goomba now in the backline looking to get the one clip on the Ana, but he chokes it. That's so unfortunate. I love you, Goomba, but that's such a bad choke. Waluigi getting the boop kill on to Tracer.
Really needed that healing right there, but just as it is.
On the Goomba. Very well done there from Lourdes University. Sustain the dive there. That's exactly what they need to do, and look for the counter engage on top of it.
Exactly. And we're seeing shades of what we got the first game. I'm wondering if we can maybe turn it back to the favor of Bethel in the final hour, but
I'm hoping
right
not.
Now, exactly. Right now, Lourdes looking real strong.
Oh yeah, we got Goomba here on the off angle. Makes sense. Ana playing around that little circle area, and main Shy Guy looking to go in for the sustained dive. No nade on the side of the Ana. Backline's looking to be trade. Diddy Kong falling early again. That's their main damage. Goomba getting the follow-up trade onto Biz, however, onto Lourdes University, but Walter Black following up for the kill onto Daisy, and a stick coming out as well from Walter Black. Walter Black absolutely popping off today. We also know him
absolutely not in the favor of Bethel right now.
as Isaac. Oh, that's a pretty good trade though. I'm just going to be coming back for Swan now. Walter Black looking really solid on the Tracer today. Just in general, honestly, he's going to kind of pop him off. Yeah.
Every support role, every tank role, every DPS role, they're fulfilling their function right now to the highest degree, and Bethel can't really seem to find an answer for it just yet. Yeah,
Bethel's got to really try to take advantage of positioning errors here from Lourdes University, but that's next to none right now. Big anti coming in onto Biz.
Fantastic anti.
So the exact opposite of what happened last fight. However, the monkey ult comes out. Same with the beat. Looks like Lourdes University is going to be able to. Beat comes out though. Bethel thinks this is winnable. Goomba falling low in the backline. Recall is forced out. Pulse Bomb also forced out on the side of Bethel. I don't know exactly if this is winnable. Shy Guy decides to pop his ult though, see if he can get anything done with it. Lourdes University still stalling out point, trying to peel their Ana. Goomba falling off the map. Goomba, where are you going? Did he get stomped?
All the way down, most likely, but there's no other kill information, so he might have just recalled off.
Shy Guy getting the pick on the I'm Just Rogue though, falling with Nano. That's actually a massive mistake. However, Biz gets the follow-up onto Waluigi. Another boop off the map, or just a death on the side. Walter Black getting the follow-up kill onto Diddy Kong. Nano goes out to Shy Guy. Not a lot of value getting off of it though. Poryu being shiesty with it, going into Mega. Do they C9? Oh my god, they almost just C9.
Holy smokes.
This is so winnable for Bethel, but we'll see if they're able to actually follow up. I think Walter Black is the only person alive right now for Lourdes University. Walter Black comes out back with the Nano. I'm Just Rogue getting that clutch Nano on the Walter Black. Walter Black falling very low. Gets the pick onto the monkey though. We'll see if they get any more kills off of this. Oh, recall not being able to go off in time. Goomba going with the blink punch, no recall.
Oh, that is.
We have the rest of Lourdes University coming back onto the map though. Devious getting the kill onto Waluigi. That's massive for Lourdes.
This monkey creating so much space with that Tesla.
Diddy Kong with that ult though.
It's go time. It's go time.
It's go time.
Oh my god.
Lourdes University getting it to 99%.
And there he goes.
Going for that reset. Honestly, 3 environmental kills so far. None of them considered boops. So
I don't know what's going on with the DPS right now, but they just seem to be taking tumbles off the map.
Oh yeah.
Might need some eyes on them in a matter of moments, but
might be a little tipsy in the game or something like that. Lourdes University making a rotation towards that left side fight. We'll see if they can get any valuable information or any picks off of this. Biz taking a little bit of an offing. Might be a little bit risky because of that follow-up dive. Shy Guy decides to initiate first. Not a lot of follow-up. Monkey does manage to get the bubble.
There goes the cast.
Oh, huge beat though. Beat is massive there from Poryu to save Biz from that pulse bomb.
That was beautiful.
It was a great stick there from Goomba. However, Poryu with that instant decision making, deciding to beat sustain and then looking to go back in. Devious going in. Also, I didn't notice this, but the Curie swap for Daisy. Devious in the backline currently.
Monkey's on. Kiriko goes down.
Getting the pick early onto Daisy. Shy Guy gets the follow-up onto Biz, though. And onto I'm Just Rogue as well.
We
Walter
have some
Black
very angry monkeys
2-2 right now. 2 deaths for 2 deaths, so we'll see if any more follow-ups can go. Walter Black getting 2 kills onto the point, getting the recall. It's 3v2 right now. Shy Guy and Tracer are the only people on point currently. Daisy decides to rush to keep up this Winston to make sure that they don't die. Pulse Bomb goes into the bubble.
Kiriko coming in just in time to make sure Goomba can stay on point.
Walter Black getting that recall forced out. We'll see if they can get any follow-up off of it for Bethel. However, I'm Just Rogue is back on point, and we're looking to get more picks here on the side of Lourdes University. Excuse me. Bethel still controlling the point. Lourdes just now deciding to back up and get a good rotation in.
If you're Bethel, you're getting nervous going on to this back point because you got, what, a rough 15 seconds to go and Lourdes is grouping up.
Yep, Bethel University, though, having the ult charges in their back pocket. Diddy Kong coming up on another one of those Sojourn ults, as well as Goomba coming up on another Pulse, and Waluigi having that beat for sustain. So we'll see if Lourdes University can get a good pick here early on.
Lots of damage coming out here.
Both bubbles coming out from both monkeys. Beat coming out to sustain. We'll see if they can do anything with it. Sojourn still at 75. There goes Pulse Bomb. Doesn't manage to hit anybody. Biz with the high noon. We'll see if he can get a pick with it.
Fantastic fade out there from Goomba.
Still holding it.
Backline.
I'm Just Rogue popping the nano as well. I don't exactly know who on right now. Trisha in the backline getting slept. Oh my gosh, I'm Just Rogue. You are my GOAT. I love you. For you with that beat as well, making sure that everybody's sustained. Biz getting the pick onto Goomba. Diddy Kong getting the follow-up pick, and
that was a serious choke from Goomba. That was almost unacceptable right now.
Shy Guy is falling low. However, he is picked back up by Daisy. Diddy Kong falling out with ult. Shy Guy getting picked by Biz. Lourdes University looking to stabilize here. Waluigi falling to half health.
Holding on point as long as he can. Using that wall ride. Unfortunately, only one of them can stay on point at a time with how much damage is coming out of that.
Point does manage to flip. If they don't touch, it's C9 here.
Okay.
Okay, Waluigi falling off point.
In and out, just touching point.
Sojourn needs to die. Sojourn does die. Biz gets the pick on the Sojourn. Waluigi falling very low. Both monkeys with the primal. Again, Walter Black getting the pick on a Daisy. There's no support now on the side of Bethel. Shy Guy getting the trade. Walter Black getting the pick on a Shy Guy, and Lourdes University are able to clutch out this round.
Can't say it wasn't earned on that time. A lot of choking on the side from Bethel, not necessarily controlling the space as much as they would have wanted to there.
Okay, but can we talk about that sleep from I'm Just Rogue?
That was literally brutal.
That was elite, and it was fight winning from I'm Just Rogue right there.
You put that on paper, that should not have happened.
Exactly. Goomba uses blinks there to go in onto I'm Just Rogue. He holds that sleep exactly what he needs to do, waits for those blink cooldowns, finds Goomba in the sleep, and then Biz just gets the doink on top to finish it off.
You can't expect anything less than a top tier play from an Ana using a top tier skin. By the way, Snow, unbiased, one of my favorites.
Great skin there for Lourdes University. It's the skin buff, really.
Honestly.
You do more damage if you have a skin on.
Skin diff.
Goomba again TPing out of spawn, it looks like.
Swapping right back to the Tracer, zipping around.
Oh, wow, we actually have a little bit of a swap at comps here. Biz opting to take the Sojourn, Diddy Kong opting to take the Cassidy now. Maybe they thought they were going for Mirror. Shy Guy walking in using Bubble rather early. Lourdes University now having the ability usage priority with that extra Bubble and Bell going down as well. Goomba getting the pick on a Poryu though, so that means Lourdes University is less than both, but Goomba falls again early. Some would say he's a bit of an enter sometimes.
I was going to say, we're seeing a lot more Goomba in the kill feed on the wrong side than I prefer.
They being used from Lourdes University though, looking to contest point before the cap. Devious going in early. Pick coming in, big shot there from Biz, getting them down low enough for Devious to follow up. Daisy no TP now, looking to be cut by Biz. Biz gets 2. Devious with a follow pick onto Daisy. Or excuse me, Devious on the follow pick onto Shy Guy. Poryu following up onto Diddy Kong. Very well played there from Lourdes University.
Solid first combat.
Now on King of the Hill here, that first map, or that first fight win, excuse me, is very important because you not only get the positioning, but most of the time you're going to get that ult charge advantage, and you're seeing that right now. Lourdes University on average about 60% or higher. Bethel around the same as well. However, Lourdes University looking to round out those support outs a little bit earlier. Both main supports and flex supports having a little bit of the same ult economy currently. Backline getting dove, or you might be able to die here. Same with Biz. However, Shy Guy had to reload. Shy Guy does manage to get the pick on a Biz. Goomba getting followed up by I'm Just Rogue. I'm Just Rogue using that Nano there. Devious getting the pick on a Goomba. We'll see if Devious can get any more value out of this. Pulse Bomb comes out, not able to catch anybody. If he comes out, it's winnable.
Counter
beat and Hilliard actually coming out. Primal coming out, see if they can stall for any longer, maybe get any more picks. Devious going in for the juggle. Another ult there from Bethel.
We got the Deadeye. Not how I would have seen that going, but okay, Bethel got point, 44%. Answering very slowly for the 7 on Bethel's half.
Very much so. Both bubbles used for monkeys. What again? 3 ults there used from the side of Bethel University. Both supports and
yikes.
Ooh, that's
Diddy
a
Kong
big
down
shot.
Mad low. Kind of caught out from the supports.
Diddy Kong also finding that pick previously with
good shot on the Tracer.
Tracer pulling very low.
Nice.
She does manage to die. Devious looking to follow up, see if they can get any advantage onto the back line.
Oh, we got
I'm Just Rogue being cut out of position right now. Pulse Bomb comes out as well onto
fantastic
Biz.
sleep on the monkey there.
That's all
Well
ults
done,
used, though,
Andro.
from Bethel University. Biz using his ult as well, trying to maybe find an equalizer.
Nice cleanse there. That would have been a
Ult's
very
coming.
bad anti on the monkey.
Very much so. Ult's coming very much now in the favor of Lourdes University for now, as Bethel tries to get other kills. But Biz with the follow-up kill on the Waluigi before the next fight even starts. That means that Bethel University won't be able to rotate as fast without using those engaged cooldowns. So as soon as they go in, they won't be able to sustain as long as they need to, or possibly might be able to need to.
Shy Guy
Biz
bubbling
falling
out
down
the rest
early.
of the
Daisy getting
team.
that early pick. I'm just rogue getting domed now. DV's getting the follow-up trade onto Diddy Kong, though. That's 2 down for Bethel
We're
right
off
now
the
because
point,
of that
though.
early trade.
That's 16%.
I'm just rogue getting the kill.
Ooh. We
Map
might
is
rotate
flipped.
back on, if I do say so myself.
Or you trying to live as long as possible, but she does get booped by Waluigi. Some might call that Lucio death, however, I personally do not consider it one. Point control still in the favor of Lourdes University right now. Biz getting another pick on a launch. Waluigi, we'll see if he can do anything with this. Ult comes out from the Kiriko. TV is
bouncing
almost
around.
having another ult here. We'll see if he can stall out any longer, but he decides to step off point and just get a reset in, which makes sense, honestly.
Honestly. And right now, Bethel coming back in control of this point. 10% ahead, so it's still fairly close. And as you can see on the side of Lourdes, we're looking to have one heck of an ultimate fight coming up.
We got ults coming up for both sides, honestly. We got 3 coming up for Bethel. We got that important Deadeye to see if we can get a pick to sustain with the beat. So we'll see how this is used in the fights, see if we can get any advantage off of this. Nano coming in early. Big dive coming in early there from Devious, getting the kill on the Daisy.
Not looking good.
Beat coming out, but it's a little bit too late. Devious with a Nano in the backline. Beat better
nobody can go
for
near him.
Lourdes University right now. Only 2 ults used. That means that they're going to have the ult advantage again for this upcoming fight. Biz getting that stagger on the Waluigi as well as Shy Guy. So 2 members of Bethel falling down very late in the fight, so they will be back in the fight later.
That
so
fight
that's just
shifted to
extra
Lourdes'
percentage.
favor so quick.
Very much so. I'm just rogue and Devious with that clutch roommate synergy, nanoing Devious into the backline, getting those 2 early picks while Luigi holding on to that beat for a little bit too long.
That was perfectly executed and very well timed.
My coach does come with a feed. Primal coming out early. Same with Pulse. Devious in there, getting that kill into Diddy Kong, looking to go in for more. Shy Guy follows up with a Primal of his own, however, falls down to half health rather early, but Daisy has managed to keep him up. Daisy getting a pick onto Watcher Black, Guma getting the follow-up pick onto Biz as well.
Running on the point, just trying
Lourdes
to
University
make it.
now falling down. Ult economy going in the favor of Bethel. We got ults coming back for the side of Lourdes University. We are stalling it out, maybe getting picks or 2. But
Ooh,
Lourdes University
monkey
is
caught in
looking
the
like they're
corner.
going to flip the point here, 91 to 99. We'll see if Lourdes University is able to come back and touch, which they should be able to. And they have Overclock coming in as well.
There's a Lucio beat on the way, but
97, that's huge.
was
Lucio beat
actually
goes
such an
down.
insane pick.
That's one of their win conditions. Lourdes University needs to make sure that they touch here. Oh, Watcher Black's falling. However,
monkey
Biz gets
down.
the trade onto the
Can we get a
Winston.
time?
Huge kill there for Lourdes University. Pulse Bomb comes
Oh, and
out.
the ball
I'm just rogue
switch,
falling
I just
down.
noticed.
Ball switch might actually be clutch here. Poryu trying to live as long as possible on point. Biz also trying to live as long as
Ooh,
possible.
Goomba on the
Poryu
back
and
line.
Biz falling down very low though.
Ball
and they
having to
managed
stall
to
for as
dive.
long
Ball
as he's
trying to
worth.
stall.
Ooh, not with that damage.
Oh, unfortunate there from
I
Lourdes
honestly
University.
figured the ball would have been the difference there.
I think so too. That's an exceptional start though, honestly, for both teams.
Heck yeah.
Really good series, really hard fought first map, honestly. 99-99 on I think every single map.
Every single one.
A 2-1 win for Bethel University.
I honestly feel like you could have given play the game to either of these monkeys. They were essentially going primal every single time, like within
Yeah,
a second of
honestly.
each other, and they were getting 2 to 3 picks per.
Shy Guy got the environmentals though.
Oh, absolutely. I almost wish we could see what happened with all those like just falling off the map. I don't know how you do that.
Got to do a little bit of a VOD review there.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, both teams honestly looking really strong so far.
Neither
Not
was
a lot of
given an inch.
mistakes, but
Not in the
both
slightest.
teams, Bethel and Lourdes University in their own aspects, are being able to like find those specific moments where they're able to find advantage and take advantage of those mispositions or those ults that are being used a little bit scuffed.
Exactly, because like there were so many times in the beginning of like the first round or on Control Center where you'd find Lourdes just absolutely dominating team fights, and they were playing almost perfectly, like no mistakes, no entry points for Bethel, no way, nothing they could chip away at.
Yep.
But then towards the end, like that, like maybe the 90-95% range, I don't know how exactly it happened, but the team just got a little too separated at one point,
Yep.
which Lourdes was doing a fantastic job with the Maywalls of keeping Bethel like halved at all times.
Yep.
But in that last team fight, it just wasn't there that one time, and that's all the Bethel needed. And
Exactly.
likewise, in like in another game, it was just Lourdes found that one point they could hammer away at where Bethel was not as strong, and it was absurd, like the minuscule mistakes that these teams can exploit to such great effect.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Like I said, both these teams being exceptionally high in elo and just general gameplay and individual talent, honestly. Because to go back over the rest of the Bethel lineup, Daisy and Waluigi both, I believe, are GM. Daisy a top 25 peak, I believe, actually.
Yeah.
So both teams having exceptional individual players. Right now, it's honestly just a matter of who can take advantage of mistakes more and who plays better as a team right now.
Exactly.
Because any individual in these comps can win their 1v1s. I'm Just Rogue can hit the sleep on the Goomba like we saw.
Or
you can get those Reddit
that was still one for
opportunities.
the
Same
highlight
with
reel.
Waluigi. Exactly. That was beautiful from I'm Just Rogue. But Waluigi and Poor You both being able to get those Reddit Lucio moments and just honestly being able to like ensure that they have as much advantage for their team as humanly possible. So
Kings Row.
yeah, Kings Row. Let's get into it. What do you want to see here? Because I know what I want to see here.
Oh yeah.
Starts with an R. He's a big shield.
Oh boy. Honestly, I will try to say this as unbiased as possible. I talked with some of the Overwatch guys. They colloquially refer to Kings Row as their map. So
I see.
They got a little bit of confidence and a little bit of pedigree when it comes to Kings Row, as well as like the hybrid maps in general. However, I will say that I can't exactly keep that same level of confidence after seeing the map that we just had, like the series with Lourdes, specifically on Lijiang. It's so impressive, and it's such a high level of play required for such a long amount of time. No room for mistakes, and if you get one pick on the side of defense here, like if one of you goes down, the rest of the team just comes flooding through, and you have to have that counter momentum, that stalling ability, just to make any kind of hold possible. So what I want to see is, I want to see the team put up a solid defense, but an adaptable defense, one that can move around and cover holes where they may open up. Because again, you find that hole, that chink in the armor, and you can just push straight through.
Yeah, makes sense. And so looking at these comps a little bit before these fights break out, Lourdes University opting for the brawl. The Sojourn May on the side of Lourdes University looking to rotate around. They really want to get in there, find that pick on the Sojourn, get that wall, see if they can separate anybody off. That's going to be their main win condition here. Bethel University going for those anti-nade engages, which is exactly what they do. Biz managing to find the trade on Diddy Kong, which is massive.
Waluigi caught behind the wall with Orion, but unfortunately, Ryan did not make that fight.
Yeah, so like you said early on here, getting picks on the offensive side is going to be very important. Ooh, Biz falling extremely low there. I'll hold my breath there for a second. Goomba does manage to get the stagger onto Biz. So anyway, like I was saying, Lourdes University coming with that brawl, they need to make sure that they have these crisp rotates, follow her around, and ooh, looks like a swap off the May actually, so they will be going for a little bit more pick potential now, more so than the walling off for the May. Now nade coming in early, so that's that win condition for Bethel actually that I was just about to be talking about. Those those nade engages with the monkey are going to be the most important thing for Bethel, because that is literally the entire point of their comp, is to catch people with a nade and follow up with dives. However, both nades now not being able to come through for Bethel. Bull's coming out, managing to find Biz. No lamp for Biz. Sleep coming out onto Devious. Devious trying to just sustain now on the point. Now it is still winnable for Lourdes University. If they play this slow, Watcher Black lives. Same with I'm Just Rogue. It is winnable. Watcher Black does get traded into the backline though. Lourdes University now trying to fall out and regroup, excuse me. I'm Just Rogue being antied, however, he does manage to make it out alive.
Now what I will say is, like, just Lourdes' staying power, even when there is discordant in terms of like positioning, as you saw with that Ryan, he was the only one on point. But his healers still had the line of sight, still kept him alive as long as they could to try and help him back out. Unfortunately, he just bonked on that side of the statue there. It's so tough to try and regroup from any kind of failed push. But
really
here we go.
Coming out there.
Here we go.
Massive engage there. Biz going up onto the high ground very early. For you also following up. I'm Just Rogue falling very low. Primal comes out. The lamp comes out for I'm Just Rogue, though, getting Primaled into another corner. However, there are already 2 picks onto Bethel University, I believe, or at least 1 onto Daisy.
Monkey mad
massive.
Low. Now there's no answering on point. Here we go.
Daisy and Diddy Kong are both coming back to point right now. The Tracer is going to be in spawn for Lourdes University, just trying to sustain and get ready to go for that touch, I believe, because Bethel can come back with ults. However, they are getting forced out right now, and they are not able to come back into the fight and get that touch.
Payload has been unlocked.
And so now if you look again at the ult economy, Lourdes University having those 5 ults, we'll see how they use them. For you going in with that aggro tempo beat, excuse me, to make sure that they can get a pick onto Diddy Kong, which is exactly what they need to do. They need to make sure that they either get a pick onto Diddy Kong or a pick onto Daisy. Biz in the back line. Beautiful there from Biz.
Completely blindsided, and he's still going crazy. It's still
coming out from Devious, and Biz going out with his ult as well. Biz just going up and killing
Plugging away
most
at
of the
Bethel right
team.
now. Good grief.
Biz and Devious there, an absolute monstrous duo, popping the Shatter, popping the Overclock, getting those picks as needed, just cleaning up that fight easily.
You couldn't even hit the Sojourn for the massive Rhine in your face.
Exactly. Beautifully played there from Lourdes University. Coming up here onto the second point, it's going to be a little bit harder for Bethel since it is a little bit more linear, and they do have to try to go in now that Lourdes has that tempo coming into this next fight. Goomba falling early, getting that recall force. We'll see if Lourdes University decides to try to follow this up, excuse me. Lourdes University now, since they are on that Sojourn and the Tracer, I know I mentioned this a little bit earlier, however, if they are able to get in, or excuse me, by they I mean Biz. Oh, massive
fantastic
anti
inside. Here's where you push.
before you getting picked.
This is where you make your money.
Nade coming in from Goomba, not able to follow up with the kill, actually.
It is a testament to how solid Lourdes healers are right now that Rhine is still not dead. Went down to like less than 75.
Devious
less
should
than
be
25.
dead right now. Now swinging onto the Winston. Winston falls. Shy Guy getting the follow pick onto I'm Just Rogue. Only Lucio healing on the side of Lourdes University now. But again,
still able to push forward.
If Biz and Walter can get into that back line, it's a 3v4 right now, I believe. If they can get in, and if they can get a pick, then it's an easy cleanup here for Lourdes. Both beats coming out on both sides. Tank is about to be back for Bethel. No nade coming out though. For Bethel, excuse me. Walter Black getting that pick on a Diddy Kong. Biz getting another pick on a Daisy. Both in the back line, finding those picks like they need to. Biz now on the high ground, looking for Waluigi. Waluigi falling very low. Biz getting that kill on him.
Picking him. You got the high ground up there. You just cannot escape from a Sojourn with that much verticality.
Exactly, we got Lamp coming out to the side of Lourdes University. Shy Guy popping Primal, deciding to use that. Might be swapping onto the Reinhardt here. Daisy still having that nano boost, Goomba falling down, and checkpoint being gathered for Lourdes University.
Bullets flying everywhere in the middle of the fracas. The payload moves on.
Shy Guy does end up swapping to the Reinhardt, which I like to see. Love the mirror.
Ooh, and here we have a Hanzo coming out as well.
I do believe that
Lots of pick
Bethel is
potential.
going to be at a disadvantage here, though, because in the mirror, typically you would want a Mei, right? But you have pick potential from both Goomba and Diddy Kong. However, Lourdes University having big slam! That's a main tank difference in chat. Give me an MTD in the chat. Shy Guy having to be nano to stay up, but DV still manages to kill him.
That was a
absolute main tank differential. That's what we love to see for Lourdes University. Goomba getting the
Hanzo
pick onto Biz, though. Daisy starting to get dove by the Reddit Lucio. That is Poryu. She is in the back line.
That fight's still
Goomba
going on.
getting the pick on the Poryu.
Goomba coming in as well.
Two headshots coming in
from
Goomba. Very well played there from him.
Looking like Bethel might be able to anchor themselves here.
Yep, Bethel being able to clean up this fight. 2 minutes and counting for Lourdes University. Hoping to get at least a minute so that they don't play for a draw, or if they just hold first against Bethel.
Right now, most of the ult economy is going to be coming from Lucio on the side of Lourdes. But we still have a couple over there on Bethel, and now we have a Mei switch as well.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. So on Bethel, one of the weaknesses that they have right now, since we have the Mei now for Lourdes University, Daisy's sightlines are really easy to cut off with a Mei wall, and there is no lamp.
Oh my
gosh, Biz is way too good at this character. I watched this guy play Sojourn for the first 6 months the game was out, 8 hours a day. It was a full-time job for this man.
Oh my
Beat coming out for Lourdes University in response to the High Noon. High Noon's still out. Dragon also coming out. I'm Just Rogue getting picked by the High Noon. Devious, however, getting the follow-up pick onto Diddy Kong. Looks like it's advantage for Lourdes University right now. Poryu getting the follow-up kill on a Goomba. Waluigi getting a boop onto Poryu yet again. Oh my gosh! Waluigi just Ajaxed and Devious gets a huge shatter onto Shy Guy. Daisy falling to one shot. Devious getting the pin on the Shy Guy.
Right now.
Absolutely a main take difference here for Devious. Lourdes University hoping to get at least some amount of time on the board. Waluigi coming back to stall. I'm Just Rogue on the Kiriko. Devious with the 3K on the point. Absolute domination here from my boy Devious. That is exactly what I want to see from him today.
Oh my goodness.
I told this man yesterday after being subbed in for the last map on Tiff, and he owes me this one today. He is coming to play today, and I know he is. I'm excited to see how he plays for the rest of the series. His Reinhardt, excuse me, showing that he wants to win, showing that he has the ego for it, showing that he has the individual skill level for it as well.
Most importantly, he's got the hammer to back it up.
Exactly.
That man was swiping across the entire point, like 3 elims with a single swing. That was impressive, controlling that much space.
It's beautiful gameplay there from Devious. If you go into that first person, you'll see him getting those corner swings, absolutely maximizing the range onto the Reinhardt swings. Shy Guy kind of being able to keep up right now, however, is getting hit by every shatter so far. I know Devious has gotten the first 2 blocks on Lijiang, and then Shy Guy wasn't able to get a shatter this fight, or excuse me, this round, I believe, to even try to hit Devious with it.
Not much in doing for the Rhine.
I'll be watching your back out there, Lieutenant.
All right, here we go. We have the Symmetra on the side of Bethel, absolutely using that teleport. But if the rotations are crisp, we should be seeing a fairly solid engage from the outset.
Yeah, so we will have to see if Goomba manages to just TP the team out, because he might TP into Hotel, I believe, and then swap over to Tracer and maybe get that angle onto I'm Just Rogue or whoever is out of position.
Exactly, looking at the lineup here, that seems to be the play.
Yep. So Lourdes University opting for that May again, kind of expecting that Ryan Brawl, which is honestly what I would be expecting as well if I were in. That's the call that I would make. Looks like Goomba is deciding to TP the team to high ground and go back to Tracer. Yep. So that's exactly what we're looking for Bethel. Early poke damage coming out onto Shy Guy already, falling to half health. Same with Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong on the Sojourn now. We got Sojourn v Sojourn. Me personally, I believe that Biz is the better Sojourn. Goomba being forced out right now already by the May and the Lucio. Exceptionally well done. Then we had a vaudable moment about that. We talked about that in the VOD.
I was going to say, based on experience in these past couple of series, I'd be hard-pressed to disagree with you at the moment.
Lourdes University now looking to take angles. Bethel also trying to take angles. Devious' shield is falling low because of the spam.
Ooh.
Poke is being displayed by both teams. Top
Biz
high ground is walled off, so Shy Guy has to run all the way out. Beautiful rotation there from Lourdes University. They at first opted to switch sides on the map as if they were attacking. However, they're now playing below, trying to make sure that they can't get angles for the nade, make sure that they can't get an engage. Doing an exceptional job at keeping their supports alive. Walter Black falling early, though. That's a really good pick for Bethel.
Here comes the lamp.
Also, I'm Just Rogue falling rather early. Pulse bomb coming out onto Devious as well.
There we go.
Lourdes University falling to a swift attack there from Bethel University, doing exactly what they need to. Oh, excuse me, they're on Kiriko now, actually, so they will be going for those hard dives. Diddy Kong and Goomba playing for those picks exceptionally aggressively. Shy Guy trying to make sure that they can get Diddy Kong into position and get those picks that they need. So all of Lourdes University here getting that close spawn, able to set up early.
We are on the move.
Walter Black now on the Tracer again instead of the May, which I like as a swap. We'll see how it goes in the future. Big ping coming in there from Devious.
That looked personal, I'm not going to lie.
That's that main tank.
Right into the charge.
That's that main tank ego that we need from a Reinhardt player. Shy Guy now setting up top on the top left. Players pushing point for Bethel University right now.
Down.
Ult coming out. Kiriko coming out. Big slam coming out from Devious though. Shy Guy gets the pick onto Biz. B comes out to try to equalize here. Coastal Portal's coming out on the side of Bethel. I'm Just Rogue having to use his lamp. He is a bit out of position here, but he might be able to survive. He is not able to though. Daisy and Shy Guy getting those picks onto the healers into the backline.
Fantastic double avoiding the charge.
Very well down there from Bethel, getting those kills with the ultimates as needed, building up the other ultimates as well, only using the support ults there, having the rest of the three come up as well. We'll see what Lourdes University does to stabilize here.
Despite the fact that Bethel won that team fight, that was a beautiful shatter coming out from Devious.
Well done. Yeah. Again, Devious playing out of his mind so far, exceptionally well on that tank. Hoping to see him continue to dominate here. Bethel University making really good headway right now, 3:50 in the time bag, halfway through second point. Really like to see that for Bethel University. However, Lourdes coming up with a few ults of their own, so we'll have to see how they use them. No, I'm Just Rogue in the previous two fights being caught out, but this time it's Walter Black trying to go into the back line. Unfortunate pick there.
Shy Guy falling right up to back
There goes Lamp early. Biz getting forced in by the Primal. Very well done there from Shy Guy.
And there goes Goomba cleaning up.
Ults going in the favor very much of Bethel University right now. Cleaning up with two ults yet again. Goomba with that pulse bomb. Shy Guy with that Primal. Only two ults used. Two ults coming up again for the side of Bethel University.
There's the cap.
Goomba being set up on high ground early. That second point captured. 4:40 time bank left for Lourdes to hold. We'll see if they're able to do it.
A little bit of a hidey hole up here for a lot of the supports as well as Goomba.
Now, like I was saying last fight, I'm Just Rogue getting picked a little too often here. Window shatter, or window fire strikes, excuse me, coming out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm Just Rogue getting picked again early. That's so unfortunate.
I honestly want to see a little bit more ability out of him because he's just sitting in the back line getting punked by this Kiriko every single time.
Yeah, it looks like we're either going to have to make something happen in that situation or find a way to keep them alive. Big cleanse they're coming out from Daisy. Shy Guy killing two though in the process. Devious getting a follow-up onto two. It's now a 1v1 I believe with the Sojourn and the Reinhardt. No Mega coming
for
up.
The health pack, no way to go.
Oh, Overclock is available for the Sojourn. We'll see if the Reinhardt is able to get the kill.
Go for the Mega, go for the Mega.
Diddy Kong manages to get the Mega though.
Oh, but Ryan had the
Devious
heals.
opting to back up and get sustained here so far. People coming back on the side of Bethel right now. Overclock coming out from Biz. We'll see if Bethel decides to match it. So far getting shots onto Shy Guy. Shy Guy having to use bubble and back out. Early Bell coming out. Shatter coming out as well on the side of Lourdes University. Goomba down the back line. Almost has a pulse bomb. We'll see if they can get a pick with it.
Where did he come from?
Devious. Where is he? Where did he come from? Where did he go? His name's unfortunately not Cotton Eye Joe.
Either way.
Lourdes University now looking to follow up some picks here. A lot of ults there used from Lourdes University. I'm just Rogue opting for the Ana now, trying to make sure that he has a little bit more survivability, I believe, is the main reason he would swap to that, I think.
I'm going to say you've got the back line and the sight lines is on. You don't have to be anywhere near as close to your team, but of course you want to be there to be able to support them.
Yep, exactly.
Hopefully out of the Kiriko sight line.
Were you getting a pick on a shot? Wait, what happened? Pulse bomb coming out onto Biz.
Ooh.
Lourdes University now looking to back out because their quote-unquote carry is down. Walter Black getting a kill on a Diddy Kong though. That's
there's the Bethel carry.
Exactly, yeah. So Shy Guy going up onto the high ground now, looking for a bubble, seeing if they can make any space.
Oh, here
coming
comes
back, making sure that he stays alive. Daisy. Oh, Walter Black with a snipe on the Waluigi. Big anti coming out onto Shy Guy as well. Does manage to get cleansed and does
see the
pop.
dragons.
Dragons coming out now on the side of Lourdes University. Tracer being picked in the backline, maybe. Shy Guy into backline as well, being anti and low on primal energy.
One hectic team fight here right in front of spawn, but Bethel moves right back to the point.
Yep, Goomba falling low in the front line of Lourdes University. B coming out to see if they can tempo aggro onto this. DV is holding point for right now. The rest of the team healing for who I believe is I'm Just Rogue. I'm Just Rogue falling into the backline, getting the nano out before he dies though. He doesn't actually manage to die. The pick onto Rogue does not come out. DV is falling up into the front line now. Shy Guy falling very low. Bell coming out from the Kiriko. DV is trying to look for these follow-up picks. Diddy Kong getting picked in the process, maybe trying to get something in the back line. Goomba looked in the back line and found I'm Just Rogue. However, Lourdes University is looking... Oh my god! What is Goomba doing right now? Goomba's absolutely just popping off right now, getting 3 in the process.
Kiriko on the back. All right, cool.
Lourdes University looking to stabilize here. Bethel University, though, trying to get an advantage if they can. Shatter coming out from Devious. Oh, pick's not coming out, though. Overclock coming out from Biz. We'll see if he can get anything done with it. Does manage to find the kill on the Waluigi. Walter Black getting the kill on the Daisy. There is no healing right now for the side of Bethel.
There it is.
Devious getting a kill on the Goomba now as well. Goomba getting that kill on the Biz, however, it's not enough. Walter Black getting a pick on a Shy Guy as well on the way out.
Soldier's going to have to back way up in order to get back to the team. There we go.
Diddy Kong ending up getting that slide out, making sure that he doesn't die. Exceptional hold right now from the side of Lourdes University. It's looking a little bit grim there. They had 4:40 left in the time bank. They're down to 1 minute now.
That Tracer changed the game, but Lourdes changed it right back.
Exactly. Goomba now onto the Hanzo instead of that Tracer, so they are mirroring DPS right now. I believe Lourdes University now about to have a Matra now for Bethel, actually. I didn't even see that until just now. Lourdes University now having the time bank advantage, though. Falling to 45 seconds. Oh, coming on to Goomba. That's what we love to see from Just Rogue. Ramatra having to use form early, falling down to half health. Walter Black with another kill on the Diddy Kong. That's what we love to see.
Find an in right now.
They just can't get in. Lourdes University playing this extremely well. Kiting back when the Ramatra uses form, aggroing as soon as it starts to get to low time, and just taking advantage of. Honestly, Bethel not using their cooldowns exactly well.
On deck. We got a nano and beat. This is
and we're halfway to both of our other ults as well.
I was gonna say, I'll be the first to say this is not looking pretty.
Bethel University having a lot of ults coming up, but they need to get in this next fight. If they are not able to find I'm Just Rogue for you. Walter Black, early kill onto the. Oh, I can't even talk right now. I'm so excited. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is
for you getting the follow-up kill onto Diddy Kong. Nano coming out onto Walter Black. We'll see if we can get any picks. Ramatra falling very low. Lourdes University now just cleaning up the fight, looking to clean up this fight, and managing to get this dub. Lourdes University tying the series 1-1. That's what I love to see coming from Lourdes University.
Man.
What a game coming out from Lourdes and Bethel.
I don't think Bethel can lay claim to this map for much longer. Good grief. Well deserved with the Devious.
Very well played here from Devious. I'm exceptionally proud of him. His gameplay so far this series has been absolutely astounding for me. I've been loving watching it. Like I said, those corner swings, making sure that he gets the absolute most out of those swings and making sure that he hits them as much as possible.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautifully done there from Lourdes University. 440 hold from Lourdes.
That was beautiful.
4 minutes and 40 seconds.
You look at that time clock when you're sitting in there like, okay, we can hold. Then you look at the time, oh, 4:40. Yikes.
Yeah, like
but Lourdes was just like, let's do it.
That's a little rough there for Lourdes University. They're managing to hold out for 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
And you know, like Bethel's battling some tilt right now because you had 4 whole minutes to make anything happen, and time after time after time, you just got shut down and outplayed.
Yep. Diddy Kong and Goomba they're finding those picks, but they're dying way too much right now, it seems like. So Diddy Kong and Goomba both being, again, exceptional players playing really well so far. However,
and the
they're
rogue
just getting
switch as
picked.
well from the Baptiste. He was getting picked far too much, but I think that honest switch absolutely clinched it for them.
I agree completely. I think that honest switch not only gave himself more survivability with that sleep and that nade, but it also gave Lourdes University just an extra tool with that nano and also the nade themselves to get onto the back line.
Yeah, because the nano on Devious cleared so much space.
Exactly.
Not to mention that charge that took out, what, 3 people
yeah,
almost at the same time?
Devious
came in like a freight train.
Devious actually playing out of his mind so far, playing exceptionally well right now.
Props to him.
Looks like we're going into Circuit Royale next.
Ooh.
But I like to call the
these
Lord special. I don't want to jinx us though, because as you said, Bethel thought their map was Kings Row. However, Lourdes University managing to take it from them. So I'm hoping that Lourdes University shows up to play right now. Extremely excited for this upcoming match.
Oh, absolutely.
The amount of times that we've prepped for Circuit, I'm very excited to see what we have, because I know exactly what we're going to be running on this map. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want anybody to be spoiled. Keep the lips shut. We are going into the map now, however, 20 seconds until we see who decides to pick what. Lourdes University opting for that defensive pick since they won the map. Bethel taking us to Circuit Royale. Excuse me. Throat's a little sore. Been talking a little bit so far. Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately for your throw, looks like we still got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, this game's going to be going the distance. This is an exact mirror.
Pick.
Yep, it's an exact mirror. Okay. All right. Let me tell you about the poor Yuzen, okay?
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The poor Yuzen terrorizes ranked.
Oh my god.
It's absolutely monstrous.
we see the support switch over there on Bethel University's side.
No
longer
chance.
a mirror.
That's actually just memes. That's no way. No.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
That's got to be jokes. There's no chance
Surely
Daisy's
you must be
going
jesting.
Moira. That's actually just got to be jokes. Okay, but can you continue talking about the poor Yu Zenyatta?
All right, let's hear it.
Imagine a Zenyatta that doesn't die. It is in your backline, walking with
Flank
Sigma.
Yada?
It's flank Yada. And if Devious plays this the way that I hope he does, they both will be in the backline just absolutely demolishing.
Oh my goodness.
So that's exactly what I'm hoping for right now.
All right, let's see how these opening picks go.
Early headshot coming out onto the Sigma by Walter Black. His Widowmaker being a hot pick there. Grapple coming out from Diddy Kong. Both hit scan players being exceptionally talented.
Ooh, watching those angles.
Oh, Walter Black with an early pick on a Daisy. That's beautiful.
Man.
Shield just barely uncovered the rotation for Bethel. Just a little bit too high on that rotation, making sure that the pick comes through from Walter Black.
Goomba taking down I'm Just Rogue. That Baptiste not really seeming to do much for him.
Yep. Diddy Kong on the Widowmaker now trying to find a follow-up pick or a better angle here. Goomba falling about to half HP. Slowly playing this for Lourdes University, which is how we like it. Like to play this slow, methodical, make sure that we don't get picked, follow up with picks like that. Walter Black finding another pick on the Widowmaker onto Goomba. Beautifully done there from Walter Black. That's what we love to see. It is now just trying to poke out the shield of Bethel.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this corner is one of the most frustrating spots to take team fights at.
Oh yeah. Shy Guy and Devious trying to do the exact same mirror, actually. They try to rock each other. Devious does his a little bit faster, so Shy Guy gets his canceled. They both decide to suck at the same time.
I'm not gonna lie, with those corner shots, these guys look like they both got to see a trigonometry.
Shy Guy walking in with a little bit of a low shield, not a lot of resources. Daisy also going out into main a little bit too much.
That payload is moving.
Overextending a little bit, but does manage to fall back. Lourdes University now opting to play these corners extremely well. Daisy falling extremely low again. Rock coming out. Lamp also being forced extremely early. Goomba getting 2 picks though.
Oh my.
Daisy with the follow-up pick on the poor you. It looks like this might just be first point, honestly. Goomba with another pick. That's 4 for Goomba. Or sorry, 3 for Goomba.
I'm not gonna lie, I looked away for a second. Somehow something went so very wrong.
Goomba now looking for some of the follow-up picks onto Lourdes University. All of Lourdes getting the good spawn though. Some of them might opt to transfer with that new feature.
These arrows are whizzing right past her, giving Widow a haircut.
Walter Black now trying to find his way out of the fight. Being forced out a little bit by the Sigma, however, Devious is now back here.
Alright, here we go. Doing some damage on that Sigma, forcing him to back off.
Yep, no grapple shot. Almost a huge flick there from Walter Black. Diddy Kong with no grapple. Walter Black with the advantage of positioning currently because of the defensive hold that they have. So Diddy Kong has to be really careful here. Sayball coming out from, I believe, Lourdes University. Yup, Devious getting the pick on a Waluigi. That's massive. Fizz. Oh, Diddy Kong getting the pick. Trank and Dragons coming out for both the teams. Trank to sustain Lourdes University. Sigma ult and Hanzo ult trying to come out.
A lot of back and
Bethel.
forth right now.
A
Oh
lot
my
of
goodness,
ults
Diddy
being
Kong is
used. Window also
extraordinarily
coming
low.
out. Guma now on the flank, seeing if they can get any pick. Lourdes University trying to follow up on it. Diddy Kong trying to fall back. Devious getting rocked in the process, falls extremely low, however, nobody able to follow up on it. Guma now with the orb on left side, taking it a little bit of an off angle.
Nothing decisive, by the way, here. But here come the
Dragons coming out. Trank,
Oh,
forcing
boy.
that Trank. Lourdes University has some ults still. Not really important ones, to be completely honest, because it is sites, but if they're able to get a pick with it, then that would be huge.
Yeah.
Lourdes University is not able to walk with those Dragons, though, so they really have to
Here
play
we go,
slow
aim for
here.
sight.
Both sides coming out for both teams at about the same time.
Ooh,
Goomba getting the
pick.
pick.
Oh my goodness.
Goomba with 2 headshots on to Lourdes University here.
Okay, I'm just going to say something real quick. Goomba, how in the world did you hit those 2 nasty headshots and then fail to hit the guy literally hanging in air? I want to see better, buddy.
There is an aim tracker specifically made for those arcs
I've
to
seen
make sure
those.
that you hit those.
I've seen those.
And he just didn't hit them.
But you know what? Here we go. We're still moving.
All this crap talk coming in love, though. we love ourselves Goomba, that Big J5 previous name. Love that guy.
All right. Devious over here picking the sight line rather well, making sure he and his team can stay out of sight and also make the most of their hold here.
Yeah, Bethel University coming up on a few ults here. Lourdes also coming up on a few ults. Before you managing to farm that. That Trank on the Zenyatta a little bit faster than Daisy right now. However, Daisy quickly following up. Devious deciding to hold on the point right now. It does manage to
laid
get rocked.
out.
Ooh, Irish Rogue actually falling
There goes
here,
the lamp.
using lamp early. Sun coming
Eating.
out. Looks like Lourdes University is going to have to fall back and give a little bit of space here.
Yeah, oh my goodness, the backline's not looking so pretty for Bethel right now.
Biz is on
Six
the
his
Genji
own.
right now. The Biz Genji in the backline. And
my
again, look at
goodness.
Poryu. Look at Poryu right now. This is what I'm saying. Poryu is in the backline, just doing as much damage as possible, doing whatever
Why?
she wants to. Absolutely just dominating here. Bethel not being able to do anything about it. Shy Guy going in, trying to find a trade pick. But
I'm going to
Poryu
need them to move
and
Poryu
Rogue
over the
just stop it.
DPS spot, dude. That was absolutely absurd.
That's what
Why?
I'm saying. Poryu just in the backline with the Discord, not being looked at, absolutely
Well,
just
because who's
demolishing
going to look at
Bethel.
his end?
Nobody. You're just going to die. That's just how it works, simply. Walker
Man.
Black now trading pop shots here with Goomba.
Oh.
You can hide.
And as you can see, that map knowledge
pick.
coming out in full force, knowing exactly which pillars are wide enough to cover that tiny pixel of a head.
Oh, yeah. I love that they gave the bounce back to Storm Arrow. I love it. It's such a great addition onto the Hanzo character. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Walker Black not having a shield, Diddy Kong having
Whoever
a
blinks
shield.
first.
Oh,
There's the Genji.
Genji in the backline. Dizzy kicking him out.
Here it
Blade
comes.
coming out though for Biz.
Oh.
Finding one. Can he get 2? He
No,
cannot.
he cannot.
Diddy Kong managing to grapple out, but the pick is there from Lourdes
Bethel's sitting on
University.
quite a few ults right now. Just about all of them.
Honestly, a huge pick there from Biz, using his ult to get rid of Goomba and his ult. But
Become a
Goomba
Dragons.
opting to Dragon out of spawn. We'll see if
Probably a
Bethel actually
switch.
tries to lock with that. I don't believe they are trying to switch.
There
Dragons
we
actually
go.
end up just hitting the floor.
We
Okay,
have
it
a
is a
Tracer
switch. Okay, so we'll see if the Tracer is coming in to try to deal with Biz a little bit more. It'll be interesting to see who's going to be contesting here for Lourdes University, because now we have that verticality with the Genji. Oh my gosh!
I've actually
that
never
should've been
seen.
illegal.
I've never seen a Genji break a Tracer's ankles.
Oh, this is just way too good at this game. He's so good. I love watching this man play. It's the most satisfying stuff known to man. Sights are still up in the slot.
Diddy Kong really needs some healing, but there goes Biz right across.
Biz going to the back line. He's too good. He's too good at this game.
Bro, this Genji has spider sense. I don't like it.
Oh no! And then Shy Guy trying to get the soul bugs onto Biz,
All right,
but
here
he
we go.
just absolutely wished it.
Bethel seems really intent on taking this room despite
Oh,
the payload
Trank
being
coming
dead
in
center.
from both sides. Actually, that's a really early Trank there from Daisy. Biz almost having
The
another
most
ult of his own.
peaceful
He
room you've ever
should-
seen.
The most peaceful room you've ever seen. Guma getting the pick on a for you early. Biz with the deflect in front of the window. Devious getting a...
Biz finally
Devious
goes
getting
down.
a rock. However, Biz is falling down. 87 to his ult. Devious getting the pick
Shy
on
Guy
a Waluigi.
really
That's absolutely
low there.
massive. Guma getting a one clip onto Watcher Black, I believe.
Rock goes flying.
Devious still alive for
Playing
this
the pillar.
upcoming touch, playing really
Oh,
slow,
excellent
making sure
shot
they
there
don't
for
see
you.
9. For you again in the back line, getting a kill onto Tracer on that off angle, getting
There he
another
goes.
pick onto Shy Guy. Actually, Biz cleaning up that one. Daisy trying to melee. Devious off the point to see if they can C9. However, Lourdes University is able to hold, and they have ult advantage coming back into this next fight again. Shy Guy now onto the Winston, though.
And the Kiriko switch from Bethel.
Yep, Kiriko
And Lucio.
So
Looks like
full
we're going
dive
hard
now
dive.
onto Bethel besides Diddy Kong. Really relying on Diddy Kong to be able to get those picks. Walter Black still on the Widowmaker for the side of Lourdes University. We'll see if Bethel decides to try and prioritize this. Early 5 orb coming out to poke out Shy Guy.
There we go.
Some ults being built there on the side of Bethel. Diddy Kong falling to half health. I don't know if that was Walter Black getting killing that. Biz ending up going in with a blade, looking to see if he can get anything done with it.
That was actually
does
a
come out
beautiful
early
cleanse
from
Kiriko.
Daisy. We'll see if Biz is able to get the kill, which
tracking
he
there
is.
was immaculate.
No pulse bomb coming out from Goomba. Not able to get a pick right now. Walter Black can get the kill on the Waluigi. Beautiful headshot there from Walter Black.
Where are you
the
taking
follow
down
kill
Tracer?
onto Goomba, looking like
Just
a
the monkey.
clean ult.
How in
And
the
fights
world?
from Lourdes University. Diddy Kong getting the kill on the Walter Black,
Not
but not
enough.
able to touch, and Lourdes University finding the hold on the 3rd point. Now only needing the cap 2 3/4 worth of circuit round.
Immaculately played there from Lourdes.
Very
That
much
last
so.
corridor was so brutal.
Yep. Now, so for those of you who don't know, Shy Guy is actually a main support player. He used to be my duo. That guy's the GOAT. Shout out Shy Guy. So like I said earlier on in the cast, Shy Guy is a old teammate of mine and also a main support player. So being swapped onto that tank, that's what I meant to say earlier. So being swapped on that tank, excuse me, it is a little bit more difficult to play some of the a little bit more macro intensive tanks. So shout out to him for actually playing those really well. That Sigma, exceptionally hard to play. I know that a lot of VOD was needed for me to get my mindset from the Overwatch 1 Sigma to the Overwatch 2 Sigma, so even just that transition was difficult. So I know how hard it is to try to transition from one mindset to another, and so for main support going to tank, that'll be exceptionally difficult. So it's really nice to see Shy Guy being able to play a little bit of a diverse cast of characters so far right now. He's played the Ryan, he's played the Winston, and he's played the Sigma as well. Me personally,
We do see a ball for right now, but I suspect that'll
I think
change
he's doing
before-
the funny and spawn. Can we look at him if he's doing the funny and spawn? He is doing the funny and spawn. Oh, I love doing this. He's playing piano. Does he know a song, or was he just rolling around before? Unfortunate, we didn't get to see it. I showed him the funny, though. If you roll around on that piano as ball, it makes a lot of noise, and it's really funny, and I love it.
Well, either way, the musical stylings of Devious will have to wait for another time.
Exactly. Basically, a mirror coming out here from Lourdes University in Bethel again. But to finish what I was saying earlier about Shy Guy, mad respect to that guy being a main sport, stopping over Walter Black and really pick. That's what we love to see. Yikes. Lourdes University finding good advantage so far into this. Lamp being used early, Suck being used early. All good rock there onto Waluigi. Daisy.
Ooh, that team is far too
Oh,
separate.
Walter Black with just the free reign right now because
Honestly, no shield.
they just don't have advantage. TV's finding a pick onto Shy Guy now as well.
Moving.
Now,
Oh my
that's what I'm
goodness.
saying. That's another reason why it's hard to swap from main support to tank. Because if you've been playing tank for as long as Devious and I have been, we've been playing since the game is released, right? We've been playing since console, and we've been playing for about 4 years, 5 years on PC. Both of us having extensive experience playing most, if not all, of the characters, to be honest, in Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. Originally, that is how Devious and I met. We were on the same team. So we had to figure out a few things depending upon what tanks we wanted to play. And big 5 orb coming in from Daisy. But honestly, finding out that tempo, how we want to play things, and just basically understanding like the different tanks and how they need to be played is really important.
Especially, again, as I mentioned earlier, now when you only have the one, you have to have such a fundamental understanding of what you can do for your team and how you can best do it.
Exactly.
When you have so much of them to cover and so little help.
Yep, and so in that first fight, we saw exactly that. We saw Devious being able to... Oh, great shield there from Devious. We saw Devious able to take space, hold space, make sure that Walter Black can get those picks onto the back line of Lourdes University without having little to no danger, honestly. And
what a trade.
both the
Hanzo moment.
Hanzos actually going down. Again, another example of Lourdes University's tank line, or just tanks in general, having...
Pushing up.
Oh,
Rock
Devious.
out of the sky.
Excellent rock there from Devious. Trank still coming out there for Lourdes University from Poryu, seeing if they can get any advantage with this.
The Trans
Oh,
has to
rock
hold.
and Trans coming out from Bethel right now. If Devious manages to get this ult off, then it could be huge for them. Walter Black getting that pick. But like I was saying, Devious
Ninja
managing to understand how he needs to play this map,
Shot
how
is
he needs
far
to
too low.
another rock
Here
coming out.
comes. Oh, just
Led
Baptiste.
coming out early, just Baptiste. Baptiste falling
And picked
extremely
down.
low, getting picked.
Here comes
Dragons
the
coming out.
Dragons.
Devious making sure that he
Cross
doesn't fall into them.
Poryu
Poryu
down.
does fall down to them. but Shy Guy falling extremely low, and it's only Zenyatta heals right now, I believe. Devious and whoever else is alive for Lourdes right now
Daisy's
trying
so
to find these kills. Daisy's
melee down.
getting picked. Biz
There's the
living
rock.
onto point, another rock there for Devious. So again,
That's
like
my
I'm
Lourdes.
saying, understanding how to play these corners on Lourdes University, that was a big thing for us in VOD. Making sure that we understand how to play these corners, enable our DPS who are playing so magnificently right now. Biz and Walter Black both popping off individually.
Oh
Walter
my
Black
goodness.
getting 1 to 2 picks a fight right now, and Biz following up, just making space, zoning out with those dragons.
Leaving the rest of the team free to do whatever they want, heal whoever they need.
Exactly. I'm just Rogue and for you, rarely falling right now because of how well we're playing this. That's no diss to Bethel right now, but Lourdes University is just playing
They're just on the
exceptionally
march.
well. They just understand how to play this comp extremely well. The amount of times that we've played on this map, whether it be with me on tank or Jackson on, or excuse me, Devious on tank, sorry, roommate buff. Rock coming out for Bethel, not able to get the follow pick though. That stun time is increased, but the damage was decreased. But just understanding how to hold these corners, how to play tempo with Sigma, understanding everything that they need to do.
Shy Guy getting
oh my
melted.
God, Shy
Fantastic
Guy
work on
absolutely
you.
just melting to one shot. Making sure that Lourdes University understands how to play these corners and how to play tempo so well is really important here. Goomba finding the pick on a 4U though. And like we were saying earlier, Lourdes University's backline not really falling. Goomba with another pick.
Okay,
The
now
Hanzo pick being
keep your head
insane
down.
here from Goomba.
Keep your head down, Goomba. There's Biz, the
I don't think
Shimada
I'm
brothers.
Just Rogue has actually died this map so far, or on this attack. Oh!
Ooh.
Grapple shot from Walter Black. This guy's insane. The amount of space being made from Devious and the amount of ults that's been building has been on par, if not better than Shy Guy. Shy Guy having his ults on.
What a shot.
Another nice shot
Unfortunately,
there.
couldn't find the head.
Yep. So Walter Black getting that headshot.
Here come the Dragons.
Potential.
Another
Biz
zone
falling
just
very
creating
low.
space.
Trank coming out again. Excuse me.
Biz down. Oh, Walter Black
another
getting the counter
grapple
pick on
shot
Diddy.
from Walter Black. This guy's cracked. Oh, massive flux there from Devious. Rock does manage to miss.
Man.
Oh, great follow up there from Lourdes University as well. Again, like I'm saying,
Poryu
just being able to follow up off of Devious's space being made and just not being picked. It's just beautiful.
Poryu, they have families and they're in the crowd, bro. Literally, don't do this to them, please.
Oh, it just makes me so happy to see Lourdes University play like this because I know that we had a little bit of struggle with this comp at first.
Okay,
because of stuff like this happening.
Excuse
but
us,
again,
we're talking.
yeah, literally. Devious is just like managing to figure out how he needs to play these comps. It's just beautiful. It's really satisfying to see because we have the entire backline of Lourdes University just traversing the map together, making sure that nobody dies. Everybody has good angles to take.
And as you can see here from Shy Guy, constantly
Poryu,
checking over the shoulder.
Like, where's Poryu? Where is she? How is she getting these picks? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it, and she's literally just that girl. Like, I don't get it. Ugh, so beautiful there from Lourdes University. Devious cutting off those high ground angles. Biz again back on that. Genji, I don't know. He's been on that for quite a while now. Been kind of quiet on it so far. Building Blade, but not really getting a lot of picks. Still Walter Black being the main portion of those picks. But Genji Blade coming out onto Goomba now. Walter Black getting the final kill, or the final blow, excuse me, onto Goomba. Lourdes University now, now even, excuse me, and because of that Widow kill, we'll see if Lourdes University can get anything out of this fight. But Waluigi does pop that. Oof. They popped the Trank as well. I don't exactly know if that's worth, to be honest. Lourdes University thinking it's winnable, popping the Trank as well to try and counter-sustain. Lourdes University coming up with their ult really soon here, actually. Devious at 88%, 90 now, and counting. Onto the Flux. Shy Guy only at 82 right now. Diddy Kong falling very low. Daisy and Waluigi are able to keep them up for now, though. Devious trying to make as much space as possible.
Biz dipping in and out of that upper window.
Oh, shot coming on to Waluigi from Walter Black. Not able to finish it off, though. Goomba now at 69 HP. Haha, funny. Trying to be forced out.
Oh, clearing the sight line for his for
Rock coming out. Immort also coming out.
Oh, Tracer not
He's
doing
not
the 1v2.
able to get the one clip. Oh, Walter Black does
picking
fall.
it up, though.
Another ult, though, coming out from Bethel. Honestly,
Bethel
the way
cannot
things are
afford to
going
give
right
an
now,
inch here.
I really like what it's looking like for Lourdes University. If they take a good advantage here, if they take a good fight, they have a lot of ults coming up. They have a window coming up, they have a flux, they have halfway to another sites, and Bethel having a few ults of their own with both the support ults coming up really quickly, and Goomba having that pulse bomb.
Swapping to the Lucio and the Kiriko.
So that means
down
that
the ult economy.
Yeah, they want to play this a little bit faster, so Devious holding onto that flux is really important. It's also really important just to make sure that he's able to take and hold space, especially on this map, and make sure that he protects himself as much as possible. But Lourdes University trying to go for that more mobile backline, making sure that they can touch however they need to. Bethel going for that dive as well to see if they can get a pick.
Oh,
DV's going
right
for that
out of the
kill
gate,
onto the back
literally.
line. Lamp and Bell coming out extremely early. DV's
With the
actually
pick
getting the
on
kill on the
Diddy
Diddy Kong. Pulse coming out
Oh,
onto
Bethel
Devious, but
falling
not
down
able
far
to.
too quick.
Oh, beautiful rock there from Devious as well, and they
Oh.
just C9. Waluigi not able to touch. Lourdes University now going up in the series 2-1. That is
2-1.
exactly what you want to see if you are a Lourdes fan. Lourdes coming up in the series 2-1. Beautiful gameplay again there from the entire side of Lourdes University and
So
Bethel
solid,
as well.
so consistent.
That Hanzo pick from Bethel and Goomba specifically being hugely clutch here. Has that vision onto the back line, getting those picks, getting the damage off as needed. Oh,
Yikes.
just beautiful there from Goomba.
Either way, good grief.
What a good game so far. This is such a good series to have. I'm so glad that our 1 and 2 seeds are playing. And like so in tournaments you have 1 and 2 seeds and sometimes it's just a complete disaster.
Honestly.
And the first seed absolutely stomps the second seed.
Yeah.
So, and sorry to cut you off, but like,
No, you're good.
in this scenario, Lourdes University is actually the second seed. Bethel is the first seed. Bethel going undefeated in the regular season, and Lourdes University only losing to Bethel, and losing, I believe, one other map. But Bethel in the regular season, they were able to reverse sweep Lourdes University in the 0-2. So I'm gonna knock on wood really quickly, make sure I don't jinx anything.
Oh, absolutely. But the most important thing to me right now is that you can see in their gameplay, in their rotations, in their team engagements,
Exactly.
how well Lourdes has prepared for
Exactly. Yep.
this. It's so like even obviously. Even as a Bethel fan, I gotta give credit where credit is due. You guys came prepared.
Yep. We had quite the grind. A few double blocks going on there for the week and a half or so that we had to prep, because coming fresh off that whack land with me on the tank, we didn't exactly have that much time to prepare. But the way that we approached it, and obviously this is kind of insider information, but the way that we approached it and the way that we scrimmed, the way that we practiced, kind of just everything. It was really just a great job there from Lourdes University, and kind of like just ensuring that they have the absolute most amount of practice and like just understanding of each other as they can.
Yeah.
Because I know that was a little bit of a not really an issue, but just kind of a little bit of butting heads at the moment, just trying to figure out everybody's playstyles again, because it has been like we did have 2 weeks of practice with me and Tank, and so the swapping out of tanks, obviously different playstyles, different people playing different characters, that'll obviously have an impact on how the game is played. And so it's extremely exciting to see Lourdes University now playing like a really well-coordinated team, knowing their win conditions for
They're
whatever
covering
comps they
each
play.
other so well.
Exactly. So you have Devious making the space. You have the DPS taking the angles of the space that's being made. And then you have the backline
support's
of Lourdes
digging out the
University.
tank whenever he gets in too far. It's
And it's
absurd.
it's not even the tank going in too far as well. It's just Bethel getting good engages, Lourdes University being able to hold the space that they're in, and the supports being able to not get picked, not get put out of position, and make sure that Devious can stay alive while they're trying to kite and then look for a re-engage.
Just the cohesion Lourdes has as
Walter
a team
Black,
right now.
get off Junkrat right now. No, absolutely not. Get off that character.
Man, that also sounds kind of personal, bro.
If I see him play Junkrat, nah. After yesterday's match against Stefan, though, I don't care.
All right.
Nah, get off that character. Absolutely not.
Blacklisted.
I personally will not be letting him play for the next semester if he runs out on this character. I'm not gonna.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
there
good.
you go. I was gonna say I thought I'd have to cast solo for a moment when he went out there and beat him down.
Yeah, exactly. So Walter Black ending up swapping to the Tracer, which is what I wanted to see. Biz on the Sombra, which is a little bit more classic for this map, honestly. So you see the Tracer Sombra more often on this map because it is a little bit more damage. You have the hack advantage for Lourdes University as well, making one of their characters essentially useless and really easy to dive as well. Hack going out to Diddy Kong early. Beautiful engage from Lourdes University. That is exactly what I want to see. Biz getting that hack, Devious going in for the kill. Bethel doing
That could not have been better coordinated.
is literally not able to do anything about that there. The only thing that they could have done is get the bell onto him. Daisy falling extremely low. Lourdes University trying to get that follow-up kill onto it, which they are able to. And Bethel falling down now by quite a bit. They were able to equalize quite a few. They did manage to kill I'm Just Broke in the process, or excuse me, eliminate I'm Just Broke in the process. Walter Black coming up on an early pulse bomb and an early lead here for Lourdes University.
Ooh, but taken right back by Bethel. Lourdes had to make some space so the rest of their team can catch up.
Yep, so the bot is now in the favor of Bethel. However, they do need to stabilize. They do need to get their team back up. And Lourdes University in a similar position here, getting their Winston back, trying to find a hack again, forcing that recall from Tracer really early. So that's a really good advantage so far from Lourdes University. Not a lot that they can do right now, they being Bethel. Devious going in exceptionally hard right now, but Lourdes University is just able to hold it down. Daisy getting their bell force and getting picked on, or Walter Black getting the pick onto Daisy with that pulse bomb.
Shy Guy's been chilling at sub 10% for a long time now. Can we get some healing on that man?
Oh, bro's rushing for the health pack. Devious managing to get the follow-up kill onto Diddy Kong. And again, just like King of the Hill, it's extremely important that whoever wins first fight is able to stabilize and make sure that they get the picks and the damage that they need to early.
What
EMP coming
an
out
EMP.
from Lourdes University. Biz getting that follow-up kill on Waluigi. Nothing
Devious on Daisy.
Bethel can do about this. Biz already getting some more
Sombra's been
ult advantage.
such a threat.
Just in case.
Absolutely amazing gameplay here. Lourdes University actually being off the bot for a second, so they will be a few seconds behind on that close spawn. I don't believe Poryu will be able to get that, but she will be fast. She knows the rollouts. Bethel University on a severe ult disadvantage this upcoming fight, actually. That ult from Biz was a massive tempo.
That was immaculate.
That's a massive tempo boost for Lourdes University, because they aren't, not only did it help them win the fight and push the bot to basically right onto the checkpoint, but either on the checkpoint, Bethel
Bethel's
actually coming
sneaking the
out
bot
with a
back
few
a couple
ults.
meters.
Yeah, they are able to find the picks that they need to, and Devious popping Primal, trying to get any advantage that they possibly can. Devious getting pick on a Waluigi, however, it won't be enough. So Bethel finding those picks. Actually, they just managed to use the beat there. But like I was saying earlier, we still have a little bit of a ult advantage for Lourdes University, because
A little bit, you say.
that EMP made it so that Bethel just wasn't able to farm for a few minutes. Like they got fully wiped, one ult, and they just weren't able to really farm as much as they wanted to. Now, obviously, ults are coming up for Bethel because they won that fight, and they got those picks, they got that extra damage that they needed to. Bethel getting dove really early. Daisy getting forced out again by Walter Black, getting that early
Trying
pick.
to pick the Kiriko out of position, and she didn't manage to get back to her
Both
team.
Kiriko's falling exceptionally early. However, I'm Just Rogue is able to get his ultimate out before he falls. So that means that Lourdes University has the advantage into this next fight, or excuse me, on that fight with that win. And Lourdes University now having not a lot of ults left in the bank. However, they do have quite the good lead.
I was going to say, and they have the Sombra ult cooking up real soon, and as we saw last time, that can go to great effect.
Exactly. So we'll see if Bethel decides to touch here, which they do for now. I don't believe that they were actually able to get the checkpoint yet again. So Bethel, that was beautiful.
Goomba absolutely jumping on the team right now.
Beautifully played there from Bethel. So they engaged there with that Kiriko ult. Goomba managing to make sure that Lourdes University doesn't get that checkpoint and make sure that
caught a Sombra unawares.
Oh, Biz wins those.
Oh, so close.
Oh, Biz wins those. Oh, Biz doesn't win those. That's unfortunate. Anyway,
I would like to see it. I would have liked to see it.
I would have loved to see it, yes. But Lourdes University falling rather early in this upcoming fight as well, so Bethel might be able to make some headway coming back. Goomba falling low, however, not falling. That was just generally well played there from Bethel. They stopped the point capture, so Lourdes didn't get close spawn. They popped a few ults, made sure that they won the fight, and they made sure that they also just didn't overcommit anything. So now Bethel coming up, not taking the lead yet, excuse me. Waluigi finding the pick onto Poryu. However, EMP coming out, huge EMP hitting the entire team. Pulse bomb coming out,
and there we go.
Devious still getting 3 picks and popping the Primal. It looks like Bethel still won't be able to take the lead just yet. Walter Black and Shy Guy fighting vigorously on point. Devious coming back to try to peel for Walter Black. Walter Black falling to 1 HP, but
just barely missing the mark.
coming back and making sure that he gets the peel that he needs. Lourdes University finding that fight win literally 0.6 meters before they needed. Goomba at 5 health right now. 80 health now because the health pack is chasing. Same with Walter Black. Oh my gosh. This will be a huge stagger if Lourdes University is able to find it. However, it doesn't look like they will be able to. I believe that they're still going to have it in the back of their head.
Great escape.
Goomba does manage to stay alive here.
Right back to
getting
the front
hacked
line.
though.
Biz was following him the whole time.
Massive! Biz was following him Invis the entire time, and Devious is just hopping on him exceptionally early. Sojourn comes out with the hack, not able to use their ult. Devious getting another pick. Devious getting 3 picks in this fight alone. Oh my goodness! Beautiful execution from Lourdes University. This is just absolute class, absolute master class on how to play this comp for Lourdes University. Biz following that Tracer around, getting the hack, making sure that Goomba can't do anything. Devious following up almost instantly. And then as soon as they get that pick onto Bethel, Lourdes University turns around, gets another hack onto the Sojourn, goes into the back line, finds the pick onto Daisy, and just continues on with the push of the push bot.
I'm taking notes from my bronze games.
Exactly. Just absolute masterclass here from Lourdes so far. a lead, however small it is currently, Lourdes just generally playing a little bit better right now.
Exactly, and you can definitely feel
Daisy
it.
getting picked by the pulse bomb as well.
All right,
B
beat
coming
out.
out though for Waluigi. Also Overclock coming out to see if they can get any advantage.
Almost immediately.
Oh,
Good
Shy
grief.
Guy managing to get the pick onto for you, and I'm just rogue falling as well because they don't have peel as needed. Lourdes University looking to get a quick reset here, get that close spawn as much as humanly possible. I'm just rogue did get a little bit staggered, so he will have to get pulled back from the rest of the team. We'll see if Lourdes University notices this. Another EMP coming up here for Biz. TPing out,
I'm not gonna
making
lie.
sure that he lives, picking up the Kiriko. Looks like Bethel will be able to get the close spawn, unfortunately.
Ooh, barrel
Goomba
stuffing.
almost getting that one clip onto Watcher Black, but Watcher Black having the advantage now. Are you going into...
That Mega is not for you, Goomba.
It's not. Biz getting the EMP now onto the back line of Bethel, finding that kill on the Waluigi early again, making sure that they can't
make
do
it
anything.
up.
Shy Guy going in with the Primal now. Be coming out though for Lourdes University. I don't exactly know if that was necessary, to be completely honest, but it helps win the fight nonetheless.
A fight to fight.
And honestly, it helps keep everybody alive that needs to be alive to make sure that they have ult charge coming up.
You
Daisy
mentioned, but I'm
falling
just rogue and
extremely
Biz.
low. Daisy about half HP right now.
Shy
This is
Guy
a really
is
bad.
hanging on
Shy
by a
Guy's
thread.
literally 1
There it
HP.
is.
Devious managing to get the kill finally though. Lourdes University now following up, trying to get as many kills as possible, trying to push that bot as much as they can. Pulse bomb coming out from Goomba. Honestly, not the most worth. However, Biz does fall to Diddy Kong, so we'll see if Bethel is able to follow up with any of these extra kills from their own. They did manage to get these close spawns. However, I'm just rogue going in with the ults of their own. Daisy following up with the mirror ult as well for the Kiriko. Goomba finding the pick on a Poryu. Poryu falling early again. Goomba gets another pick on the I'm just rogue. Playing really hard in that Kiriko ult. And Lourdes University will end up falling this fight. So the lead might honestly be taken from Lourdes University here. However, Biz is stalling.
Biz doing absolute darndest.
So Lourdes University might actually be able to come back for the touch here now. Biz
Thanks
falling
to that little intervention.
extremely low. Yep. So I believe Bethel might be able to push a little bit, and they might be able to get a lead, but we'll see.
Ooh,
Biz
just in time,
contesting
and here comes the rest of the
again.
team.
And he's able to stay alive actually for the entire time until he gets killed.
Waluigi.
Lourdes University either trying to
With a
look
headshot.
for more kills here, or they might just back out completely. Poryu now just fighting for their life. Pulse coming out, not able to find the kill.
Another
Shy Guy
kill.
getting the and Waluigi getting the picks on the back line.
Lucio down.
Walter Black trying to equalize here now though. No,
Devious
both
is
back
getting
lines
hunted down
being
by
killed.
Shy Guy.
Bethel getting the
Okay.
advantage though on this fight, now
Finally
taking the lead.
making the forward spawn and moving forward.
Yep, now Lourdes University loses the lead here to Bethel. Ult's coming up in the favor of Lourdes though. What I want to see here from
Why are we
Lourdes right
walking
now.
away from the bot is my question.
Looked like there were a few stagger fights, or excuse me, a few stagger picks, and they wanted to make sure that they got a good clean fight as 5 pixels to me. So Lourdes coming in here with a few really important ults. Contest coming in from Bethel. Now Lourdes not exactly getting big
Fantastic
EMP.
placement.
Not able to get the best engages so far in the last few fights for
Bit of
Lourdes University,
counter
but that EMP being huge, the counter beat coming out to make sure that nobody else dies
Diddy
to
Kong gone down.
this
This Sombra.
EMP. Lourdes University now trying to
I feel like every time we swap to a Tracer or a Samba, they're always in these back alleys, which granted is their job, but still.
Exactly, yep.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh, Goomba getting hacked early. We'll see if they can get the picks. I don't believe that they will. It looks like they will be able to stabilize and make sure that nothing bad happens to them. I believe that Biz does actually get the pick onto Diddy Kong. Devious getting a follow pick on a Waluigi. So nothing really going in favor of Bethel right now. Kiriko
Goomba
TP
finding
being
these
forced
shots,
out.
but the beat just
B
makes
coming
all
out
the
from
difference.
For You. Honestly, I kind of like that because it is overtime. This is the last fight. If Lourdes University is able to capture this upcoming point, Pulse Bomb coming out, not able to find anybody though. Goomba falling down to Devious now. All Lourdes University has to do is stay on the point, make sure that they don't die, get this checkpoint, and get it about a few extra meters. About 6 meters now coming up for Lourdes
Bethel
University.
needs to get
Will
in it
Bethel
now.
even be able to touch here?
Monkey
Bethel is
making it
able to
just in
touch.
time. And here we go.
The Kiriko ult coming out. Shy Guy falling exceptionally low though, but is able to stay alive.
Oh, it's go
The
time.
follow-up ult coming from Lourdes University.
That
Oh,
pulse
big
bomb.
pulse bomb, but not able to
Nothing.
find anything. Goomba has their recall forced out. Diddy Kong falling really low. I'm Strong also getting picked. Bethel
It's
is
back and
falling
forth.
right
Here
now.
comes the primal.
Lourdes University is up 1 pick right now.
There's
a
no
lot
ults.
of kills going in the favor of Lourdes University.
Poryu
DV is
down.
currently in that primal. We'll see if he can get any kills. The bell coming out early. The bell coming out early for Bethel. Daisy does manage to get the 2
Jericho
kills
putting in
though.
some work.
DV's
Oh,
getting the
Waluigi
kill
down.
onto Waluigi. DV's
It's
now
just
looking
Shy
for the
Guy.
kill onto Daisy. It is overtime. If
As you
anybody
can
steps
see,
off the point, they will
Lourdes
lose the
is
game.
racing back
Daisy
to
no
try and touch
TP.
this
Daisy
point.
falling down to Biz now. Biz falling out. Back on the TP. I'm just rogue now. Back to keep up Devious. It's a tank, the tank, and supports EMP coming out, killing the monkey. Devious looking to go in the backline, find this Sojourn. It's just going now on point. Lourdes University looking to take the lead here, and they managed to capture the point. That's exactly what we want to see for Lourdes University. Lourdes University now coming up 3-1 in the series. That's what we love to see here on the side of Lourdes University. What a hype way to end it. Lourdes University getting that final map, or excuse me, we have one more map. That final fight for the map is what I mean.
Match point.
They get that final fight for the map. They manage to bring it all the way back to the middle. They get a few picks so that Bethel has to regroup fully, and they just aren't able to recontest the way that they want to.
That was, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed. That was looking like it was in the bag for Bethel, but Lourdes contested so well. That was perfect utilization of the Primal just to stall.
Yeah, that was
and
beautiful there.
The characters that Bethel had there were not the ones that you needed to burst down that monkey. I barely saw a DPS. That was tough.
Yeah, that Sojourn play from Bethel could have bailed them out from that fight, but
honestly,
they weren't able to get value out of it. So Daisy using their Kiriko ult, going in with the Sojourn ult as well, but shots just weren't able to be hit.
No.
Devious going in, making that space, making sure that they aren't able to get any value out of the Sojourn ult. So it's making sure that he holds the space for the team. Nobody gets picked, and if they do get picked, they absolutely just try to stabilize and make sure that, like, basically minimize the damages, right? Which is exactly what they did. 2 ults were popped for Bethel. Lourdes didn't really pop a lot.
Just the Primal.
They had the Primal. I'm just Rogue managing to get that Kiriko ult right before he died, which was absolutely massive because that enabled that enabled poor you to keep up Devious, get those heals out as needed, and just Devious sustain as much as possible. Get that bubble back, get that Primal up, just do whatever he needs to do for his team. Same with I'm Just Rogue and the rest of Lourdes University as well.
Exactly. And Lourdes just played so solid throughout that.
Yep.
Like the Sombra putting in so much work with those EMPs, constantly in the backline, constantly a threat, making Bethel look over their shoulder at every turn. It's, you can barely press forward when you're too busy worrying about what's behind you.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the worst feeling to have, especially as a tank.
Yep.
Because if your team's not backing you up, you are going to be flattened.
Oh, yeah. What I was going to say during the game, but now looking back on it, so Lourdes University, some of the reasons why they weren't able to win those fights in the last few, like 2 or 3 fights where Bethel was winning those, they just weren't able to get a clean engage off.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite literally all that happened. Bethel was taking advantage of a little bit of poor positioning. They made sure that they got those picks, and they made sure that they didn't let Lourdes engage. As soon as Lourdes was able to get engages of their own, find their own tempo, do what they need to do, they won those fights, and then they won the map off of it.
Consistently.
Exactly. Like those first 2 fights for Lourdes University, fantastic. Biz getting that hack, Devious following up on to whatever hack target it was, getting that early kill, then following up, making sure that they either clean up the fight or just get progress on the bot. And so as they did that, that enabled them to win every fight that they needed to. And as soon as they had that win condition met, it was just map over from there pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we are going into a little bit of a bio break. So we might be back shortly. About 2 minutes left for the bio break. Okay. So we will be entertaining you all a little bit longer. You want to do some like rock, paper, scissors or something?
Sure, I got you. Best of 5 on shoot.
Yeah, best of 5 on shoot. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Well, guys, if Bethel doesn't take a dub, at least I got that.
I gotta go for another one.
All right. Are we gonna do a best of 3 or what?
Yeah, let's go best of 3. And then the same rule, right?
All right, cool.
All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
All right, 2 more. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 1 more. All right.
So I'll turn my back. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. There we go. All right, 1 on 1. 1 more.
All right, we got it.
All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, out of time. Here we go. Okay, so what? 2-1?
2-1? Yeah, 2-1 in your favor. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 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 Oh, hey, man.
2-2.
Oh, we got...
What? All right, hold on.
No, hold on. We got to finish the series.
It's 2-2.
All right, so this is Devious. This is my boy right here. This is who I've been hyping up. Good work so far, baby.
Good work so far.
Good work so far, Bars. Love to see it. Love to see it.
You guys are killing it.
All right, we got 1 more, and then we can do a little bit of player interviews while we're in the break. All right?
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. GG's.
GG's.
All right, come here a little bit. Come here, baby boy. All right, so this is my roommate Devious right here. This is my tank, baby. He feeling good right now, it looks like.
Feeling good right now.
You feeling good? How you feeling about the game? Talking to the mic a little
okay. I was going to say, there was a lot of orange coming that way.
bit. A lot of orange coming
Felt real bad wearing blue.
We got like half the Lourdes University team coming into the prod room.
And there they go.
Lourdes University looking like they're in good spirits right now. Kind of goofing
absolutely.
around a little bit. Got to make sure that we keep ourselves in the headspace, though. Make sure that we win these games.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to switch off too early, especially even if you're this close. You cannot afford to let up.
Exactly. We got to make sure that we keep up that tempo, keep up that pressure. All my boys in orange and black looking great. Oh, stay hydrated. For all you folks out there, while we're in this break, while we're still getting back,
Take a self-care break.
take a self-care break. Get yourself some water, get a drink, some food. Make sure you guys are fed.
I was going to say,
Walk
this has been
around
going
a
on
little
for a bit. Yeah.
Stretch your legs.
Get the blood flowing.
Yeah, I'm 6'5". I've been sitting here for a little while. I'm thinking about standing up, taking a little bit of stretch, but I'm going to be doing that off camera because it'll just be my stomach.
I was going to say,
whenever I
stomach
do
camp.
that. But make sure you guys get up a little bit, walk around, have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
If you got an animal, make sure your animal's taken care of. We got a little bit of time left.
Show your
still.
cat some Overwatch. And
Show your
also
cat
do what your cat wants to do as well.
Exactly. Well, the cat like owns you, so
Exactly.
it's just kind of.
You're the housekeeper. You're the
Exactly. Yeah. You live in the cat's home.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
how gracious of the cat to let you stay there.
Exactly. Yeah.
The audacity of some cat owners.
You got a cat?
I got a dog. 2 dogs.
2 dogs?
Yep.
You dog person or cat person?
Cats fit my lifestyle more, but dogs I just find more enjoyable to be around.
I agree. I like dogs a lot more.
Mm.
I like cats, but like my needs and what a dog brings to me,
Yes.
it just brings me joy.
Exactly. He's like, a cat's never going to look at you and be like, I'm happy
A
to
cat
see
just
you.
looks at you and it literally
like,
it just,
A cat can never look more
Why-
disappointed in everything
why are you trying
are.
to pet me, bro?
Exactly.
Like what's going on here?
Who gave you permission to wake up?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing my own thing over here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And over here, you got a dog who's like waking up at 8, 9 a.m. He's just over here. He's like, do you want to go on a walk?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
He's like, oh, cool, you breathed? Awesome.
My owner's alive still. Another day of living with my
yeah.
guy, my pal.
Best friend. But nah, dude. They're those dogs as well. They're like far too smart. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
there's those dogs that are
Like
not.
the dogs with the button.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
There's
What's his
so
name,
many
Bunny?
of those going on. Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, realistically, with enough training, you could definitely get a dog to do
yeah,
that. But
yeah.
yikes.
It's like almost as scary as AI.
Dude, I just don't want my dog, dipping out my IP address with those buttons.
For real. That's why you don't give it numbers, though.
Exactly.
Don't give it numbers. Don't let it. Don't teach it your address. It will
Yeah.
leak. Your dog is gonna dox you mid Overwatch game. It's gonna start typing on the
No, honestly,
keyboard.
it's like I'm just in comms and like, guys, why are you feeding absolute bots? And my dog's in the background like 1, 2, 3, 3 Drive Street. Like what?
Oh my
Who
goodness.
gave you the buttons?
All right, so it looks like we got both teams kind of hanging out right now. So you get to enjoy more of our random thoughts.
Share our thoughts
I
on the
see more
product.
boy Zach over there. I don't know if he hears me or not, but that's my boy over there. Love that guy. Yeah. Anyway, a little bit of backstory time now that we got some time still.
All right. Oh,
So,
settle in, y'all. Story time.
So yeah, we gotta let me get a little bit more relaxed here. All right, hope you guys are doing good. We're chilling here. Anyway, so obviously my boys at Lourdes, love those guys. Been with them. So actually, Walter Black and Poor You both being freshmen this year, right? So they're chilling, finding their way in this semester actually. So they've only been here for the semester.
Oh, yikes. Good on them.
Exactly, yeah. So they're still finding their way and whatnot. It's been a great time practicing and playing with them. Biz being here since I've been here pretty much. He's been my captain for as long as I've known and as long as I've played here essentially. And then Devious, obviously. We came in the same year. I graduated a year earlier. But we're roommates. Same with I'm Just Rogue. So all of them, my boys, a little bit of backstory for them. But yeah, so for the Lord side of everything, it's really crazy. So Devious and I, about a year or so before I actually ended up at Lourdes, I had committed to or was just looking at them. And at the time, I was on a team with Devious, hence the old tank duo. I was off tank, he was main tank, figured out some stuff, played around a little bit. Got the Sig ball, the Diva ball. We kind of traded those around a little bit, hand in hand. We just kind of like knew each other's teammates. We loved each other. We found out that we actually both lived exceptionally close to each other. I won't dox because we are on stream right now, but we do live exceptionally close to each other, and we do like go back and forth from breaks in the same car, so it's really nice. And so we figured that out while we were on the team, and I was like, yo, you should check out this Lourdes University place. They're giving me a good esports scholarship. Also, shout out Lourdes. If you're looking for a collegiate opportunity, Lourdes University is looking for more players in Valorant, Overwatch, League of Legends, and Rocket League. So apply today. It is free.
I got to answer back with Bethel's own promo. We are looking for players for Rocket League, Smash Bros, Valorant, and of course Overwatch
Oh
and
yeah,
League
we
of
are
Legends.
also looking for Smash Bros as well.
Oh yeah. So promo for promo. But
Exactly.
story time may
A little bit
continue now.
Yeah, story time. But yeah, so that's how I know Devious, and we ended up rooming with each other. I'm just Rogue, coming in exceptionally last minute. He literally signed his letter of intent the day before you could like the stop day, like literally the day before. He actually wasn't going to go to college, I believe, until because he was just going to do some music production, I believe, is the story behind that. So he ended up being one of our roommates as well. So we've been rooming together for about 2 years now, going on to the 3rd year. I'm going to my senior year. Those boys are going to their junior year this upcoming year, I believe. So I love those boys. Shout out to my boys out there. Biz being a great leader for the entire time that I've been here, since a freshman until now. Well, freshman, technically sophomore, but you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Semantics.
Exactly, yeah. But Biz being an exceptional leader, a lot of the leadership in the way that I play up to now is great. Looks like we are going into the game actually right now.
Hello, time
so
to pull
story time is gonna have to take a pause for a minute. I'll talk about Bethel a little bit as we go here. So I know Shy Guy, Goomba, and Daisy, all 3 of us actually played on the same team as well about 2 years before I even thought about going to college for esports actually. So I don't remember if I was playing for the team at the time or if I was just managing or coaching. Either way, some way, shape, or form, we were all on the same team, and so I know those boys as their old names. Obviously, they all have the matching Mario names right now. Might or might not be copyrighted, but I don't know if that's a thing or not for Overwatch names.
I don't think Nintendo's looking right now. We might be good.
But anyway, yeah, Bethel, Nintendo shouldn't be looking at the stream, and if they are, shout out Nintendo.
Yeah.
Pretty
Please stop shutting down Smash tournaments.
Yeah.
Please stop.
I'll stop.
No,
But yeah, them's my boys, and I've known them for about 4 years now, and it's just been great seeing them in conferences and being able to play against them sometimes. Not really being able to play against them myself, but being able to watch them compete has been awesome.
Exactly.
All right,
Here we go.
we got these 2 different comps out now for Lourdes University and Bethel. We are here on match point for Lourdes University, trying to finish out this series. 3-1 currently. It's first to 4, best of 7. We'll see if they're able to clean up this map.
Watch it.
DV is falling exceptionally low because of that Ramattra form. Both utilities for both teams coming out. Biz getting that early pick on a Goomba, though. That means that they don't really have a lot of follow-up onto the dive for Bethel, the engage for Bethel University. They do want to look for a little bit more of a walk, more so than a dive. Lourdes obviously on the Winston, looking for more of a dive. Making sure that they can get the space, hold the space, and go to the back line as needed. So it looks like Bethel here going in early, looking for Poor You. Lamp coming out, but is not able to actually help Daisy. A little bit of a misplacement there for Daisy onto the Lamp. Diddy Kong getting the kill onto Biz. A lot of trades going back and forth. Hard to keep up with on the chat, honestly. Lourdes University and Bethel going even in trades, it looks like, I believe, 2-2. Goomba now following up, getting the follow kill onto Watcher Black. I believe it's just Devious and Poor You now on the point. Poor You looking to stall for as much as humanly possible. Able to get it to about 25%.
Oh, there's Sojourn.
Oh, Biz with a nasty shot on a
there?
Goomba. Oh my goodness.
But of course, falling back, waiting for the team.
So Lourdes University going out with a quarter of cap percentage and a little bit of an ult economy advantage. Daisy swapping onto the Kiriko. Looks like probably for a little bit more survivability. I'm just Rogue still on that Kiriko, so no antis are really a threat right now from Lourdes, excuse me. So the Daisy swap onto the Kiriko is a little bit more for themselves. No slide for Diddy Kong. That means just an easy kill there for Lourdes University. Watcher Black has to recall on point. Now contesting point. Goomba trying to make sure that they don't flip.
There it is.
Goomba getting the kill. Waluigi following up with another kill onto Watcher Black, excuse me. Beats coming out. Shy Guy has his ult up currently. Stick comes out onto Devious, however, it's not enough, and Devious gets the kills.
Double.
Shy Guy getting a kill onto, Devious getting the kill onto Shy Guy while he was mid-ult, throwing him off the map, and Daisy falling to Devious's primal as well. Right. 2 ults being used for Lourdes University. Meanwhile, I believe 2 or 3 were used for Bethel. This means just 2. That Ramble and that Pulse were both used for Bethel. So Lourdes looking really good right now on ult economy. Oh, Daisy falling exceptionally low. That Sojourn shot extremely deadly. Since the nerf not being able to be a one-shot, I kind of like that a little bit better now. Hero coming out early for Lourdes University. Biz falling exceptionally early, though. Diddy Kong getting traded out, though. Waluigi! Ajaxing again! Huge for Lourdes University. Only Curiel being used this fight. That's a massive dub for Lourdes University for this fight. 60% and counting now for Lourdes. Bethel falling down by a few ults. Important ults coming up for both sides. Biz with that overclock. Walter Black with his ult. Poor You about halfway for theirs. And Bethel coming up on a lot of important ults as well with that overclock and the Curiel. Exactly. So we got Bethel coming up, 2 very important ults. Lourdes University 2.5 right now. We'll see what they can do with it in this upcoming fight.
Not gonna lie, yet again as a blue wearer, this is looking especially tense. 83, 84% going almost
Biz
unanswered.
popping over clock, not able to find a pick though. Shy Guy also falling extremely low. Goomba in the back line now, trying to find a pick. Diddy Kong getting another pick onto the Tracer. That's not a lot of sustain now for Lourdes University. Devious falling exceptionally low onto point. We'll see how long Lourdes University can stall for. It's 96 counting now for Lourdes. Poryu just falling onto point and getting
Bethel
a
taking
reset.
control of the Sanctum.
Now 99 to 41.
Now we need to make one solid hold here. Bethel wants a foothold going into the next game.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Lourdes versus Rochester final, I'm not going to lie, for the WAC finals. Lourdes University going 42 in the end, losing both Koth maps. Might be a similar story here, hopefully not. I'm hoping Lourdes University finishes this out 4-1. They've been looking dominant so far. I like the way that they've been playing. Biz swapping onto the Sojourn now for a little bit more utility, a little bit more ease of dive access. A little bit just easier win conditions to follow up on, to be honest. And now, Lourdes University trying to find any advantage that they can. Devious getting booped backwards. Does not fall off the map, luckily.
Diddy Kong getting hacked.
Oh, Diddy Kong getting hacked. We'll see if they're able to find the follow-up kill. Devious does have one here, so we'll see if he can get the picks with it. Devious looking for the picks. There goes the Kiriko. There goes the Sojourn. There's two on the side of the map right now. Both the Kiriko. Oh, Kiriko falling off the map because of Poryu and Devious both. Lourdes University needs to be touching soon, needs to find an advantage right now if they want to clean up this fight quickly. Waluigi finding one shot. Devious needs to disengage. Either find health pack right now and get a touch onto point later on. Lourdes University having the cleanup for right now, having the sustain as much as humanly possible. Devious getting picked with a pulse bomb onto point. That's so bad for Lourdes University right now. 99 to 99. We'll see Lourdes University. Shy Guy managing to get the pick onto Poryu.
Oh, and the beat for good
coming
measure.
out as well for Bethel.
There's Kiriko.
I'm just managing to touch, but
it's just
not
trickling on.
enough there for Lourdes University. 99 to 99 here. First round going over to Bethel University.
They needed it. Good
They
grief.
did indeed need that. That's a great start for Bethel again. Bethel getting that first round win as well in the previous match. We'll see if Lourdes University can get this quote-unquote reverse sweep in this specific map. Lourdes University is still looking like they have a lot of strong tempo. 99 to 99, very close match yet again. This map still rather favored for the Winston comps, so it looks like we're going to be seeing both of those still. Me personally, I like to press the shift on the Funny Ryan character and go into the back line. It's pretty cool, I think, sometimes.
The dopamine it's just there.
It's the adrenaline, man. Everything about it, it's just awesome. Beautiful play here from both sides, though.
3 tons of German anger coming straight at you. But now,
That is
now
a
we
whole
just have the big old 8.
7'4" human being.
He's a
sprinting at
large
you.
man.
He's a large man. He's a foot taller than me, and I'm already pretty tall.
Yeah. But here we go. Straight into the center.
Lourdes University already getting onto point, taking angles. Watcher Black looking for Goomba, trying to make sure that he doesn't over-engage, trying to force out the Tracer as much as possible for you. Also trying to help out with the disengage.
Goomba falling a
Looks like
little
Goomba
low.
going really early, gets their recall forced out exceptionally early. Lourdes University now having a little bit of a resource advantage here. Devious trying to look for the back line, is not able to really get anything. Shy Guy's health bar going extremely low. Milk coming out, or excuse me, sorry, Milk is what we call it. Ooh, Goomba getting the kill on the Devious. Shy Guy falling so low. If Lourdes University is able to kill Shy Guy, this is such a good advantage for them. But Devious falls again, like we said just earlier. Devious does fall. Biz getting the follow-up on the Shy Guy though, and Bell does come out. The flip goes to Lourdes as well for the cap, and so it looks like Bethel is going to have to just back out here. Biz getting another pick onto Goomba.
They got to respect
Excellent shots here from Biz onto the Sojourn. Again, a full-time job when Overwatch 2 first came out and Sojourn was just absolutely busted.
Sheesh, man. Well, here we go. Yet another banger of a team fight. So much adrenaline pumping, and it's only 20% into the point.
Exactly. We got a lot of ults coming up. I know I keep mentioning the ults, but ults is often what determines the tide of the fight.
Oh my goodness.
A lot
As you can
of
see, a lot of those
resources coming
grounded
out.
characters are kind of playing second show to the absolute brawl happening on
Oh,
top.
Biz getting the pick on a Waluigi. That's fantastic. I believe I just saw Bell come out from Daisy. Pulse Bomb coming out from Bethel. Not able to find anything. Lourdes University looking to find Shy Guy. Bell comes out yet again. Pulse Bomb also comes out. Not able to find anything. Shy Guy falling down to 1 HP.
Poryu and Biz
The back
with a
line
double whammy.
of Lourdes
Oh, Kiriko.
falling kind of low, but able to sustain, and Bethel just being followed up on by Lourdes University. What a beautiful engage from them. Now, again, like I said, when Lourdes University is able to get these engages off, they win these fights. Lourdes University, they went up top, they went early, they got that advantage, they forced out utility, and then they continued to just win the fight as needed. Now again, only one ult used there from Lourdes University. Bethel coming up on 3 ults right now, almost 4 with Waluigi. Rush coming out exceptionally early. A lot of ults coming out from both sides. Need to stabilize in response to Bethel's Kyriel. 2 picks going the way of Lourdes University. That's what I love to see. Both primals going out, people getting smacked around left and right. Biz trying to make sure that he stays alive. Shy Guy still has Biz in his sights. No slide there. Dizzy falling down, though, getting cut in the middle of point. 85 and counting now for Lourdes University, and a huge ult advantage still for Lourdes. Only ults on the side of Bethel is that Pulse and that beat. Lourdes University coming up on both those DPS ults right now. Shy Guy opting for the ball, probably the touch here. 97 and counting for Lourdes University. They're going to have to touch right now.
Literally
Bethel does get that touch. Shy Guy going for the engage, is not able to find anything because of the quality bubble that TV has placed. It's ending now. Diddy Kong gets the kill onto Walter Black. Biz with that follow-up kill on Daisy. That's even more important because that's Bethel's main source of healing. Biz trying to find the kill onto Shy Guy. Shy Guy almost getting away to the Mega, however, not able to. Now it looks like Lourdes University is just able to follow up this fight. And it's a beautiful fight from Lourdes University. Like I said, they got on that. They got that engage early. They did what they needed to do, and they cleaned up those fights as needed. It's beautiful from both Lourdes University and Bethel.
Work of art.
Both teams understanding exceptionally what they need to do to win these games. And honestly, executing really well.
Yeah.
Like that first round, 99-99, right? Lourdes University starting off really well for that. And Bethel finding their way back into it, getting those fight wins, finding the picks that they need to. But Lourdes University coming back 100-0 that last round. They got what they needed. They didn't even get what they needed. They just understood how they needed to play, and they just executed it perfectly. There's like bare minimum that you can complain about there, besides like little tiny micro mistakes that are not fight costing. Lourdes University now rocking out on the Rhine, which I love. I love seeing DVS's Rhine. Bethel is going to be a little bit faster, I think, because of the Winston and Sojourn. But Lourdes University getting a little bit of early control of space. Shy Guy having jump forced because of Biz's spam. Devious making sure that the entire team rotates across. That's
I'm just Rogue is getting hit real hard right now. You don't like to see the health bar moving that much.
Devious must have heard me about pinning into the backline because he also shares a fellow love for the backline pin. So now Bethel
chilling around every angle of the point, waiting to jump in.
There are 4 different angles being covered by Bethel right now. Engage coming in from Shy Guy. Wall comes out early from Walter Black. The lamp also coming out. We'll see if they can follow up and find the kill onto anybody. Goomba does manage to fall. I'm just Rogue with that beautiful shot on to Goomba, finding the follow-up kill, making sure that Lourdes University keeps the advantage for right now. So now Goomba coming back from spawn, Bethel being at a little bit of a disadvantage. Biz trying to find an off angle, trying to find any pick anywhere that he can right now. Lourdes University obviously coming up with those ultimates, so it'll be key to see how they use them and see if Biz can get another pick here. And Devious actually getting another kill on a Goomba. Shy Guy following up for the kill. However, he is not able to get in there. Oh, excellently played so far from Lourdes University. They did exactly what they needed to do.
Big German man's ready to swing his hammer down.
Exactly. Bethel University wanting to take those angles, wanting to take this fight a little bit slower since Lourdes had control of point at first. So the only difference that could have been made so far, if Bethel went on that engage on Biz while he was still trying to cross and TVS was trying to peel for them, Lourdes was extremely split there. So if they were able to find that split and manage to find a kill there, or manage to find a Sojourn, it would have been amazing. Bard's getting juggled right now. Oh my god! Oh, Shy Guy making poor you Ajax her beat. That was beautiful from Shy Guy there. Window coming out for Lourdes University, trying to sustain on point. 70 and counting out from Lourdes University. We'll see if they can get any advantage with the rest of the ults that they have.
Ooh, jumping out of the way, that shatter.
Shy Guy finding a follow-up
right
kill.
Now you 1 point.
Yup, Lourdes University trying to find as much advantage as they possibly can in this fight.
Or you roaring right back in just to get plugged down. Bethel really needed this.
I think that since TVS shattered there, I think that honestly means that he might swap here or he might stay on. It just kind of depends how he's feeling.
Exactly.
But like I was saying, that's like the only difference so far besides them winning that fight that I would have made. Lourdes University playing point, making sure that they keep the angles contested, not allowed. That was actually really great AWOL. That prevented a lot of the rush from extending out. Daisy finding the kill onto I'm Just Rogue. Diddy Kong getting a nice flick onto Walter Black. Lourdes University now having to fall back. Multiple ults used there from Bethel. So we had the rush, the beat, and the Sojourn ult used from Bethel there.
That was a
Lourdes
lot.
University looking to come back with a few ults of their own. Not a lot in the bank right now because they did just expend quite a bit. Now 40% counting for Bethel University. They are coming up on that percentage, and it's going to be a little bit dicey here. Walter Black going a little bit hard. I don't know if this is going to be a very good rotation for them. Lamp coming out. Oh, I'm just Rogue falling very low. Goomba able to get that follow-up pick. No slide, though. Very good kill there from Walter Black, but Daisy just getting that doink on them.
Nice to the throat. Nice job.
Lourdes University now falling. It's looking like
Looking for the
60%
reset.
and counting now for Bethel. Resetting rather fast. I'm just Rogue now onto that Ana like we saw earlier. Biz going onto the Reaper as well to help with that frontline sustain. A lot of ults coming up here from Bethel. Lourdes University need to make sure that they rotate cleanly, make sure that they get everybody across, follow up with these nades, and just live, honestly.
And Bethel really needs to make sure they adapt to this change in playstyles that Lord's going to be putting on here.
Yep, exactly. So we have Lourdes University trying to rotate here. That's exactly what they need to be doing, Bethel, right now. They try to go for that hit on a rotation. Ults are being committed already. Lourdes University able to stay alive, though, forcing out cooldowns of Bethel themselves.
All right,
Poor
first
getting
two
caught on
picks.
rotation, trying to find the kill on the Diddy Kong, but they were not
Reaper
able
goes down
to.
as well.
Reaper going down, 80 and counting now for Bethel. Looks like Lourdes University is going to have to go for a touch here. 91 and counting for Bethel. They might not even get a touch here. Walter Black sitting up on the side right now. We'll have to see if he gets the touch. 96 now.
Go for the rush.
Looks like he will be able to get the touch, luckily. Almost getting booped off by Waluigi. Does manage to get the recall off. Almost has his ultimate. If he's able to stay alive here, he can regroup with the rest of his team, stay alive. Looks like he's not able to. Poor you having that beat
Here's
to go
the
in.
beat.
Pulse bomb coming out. We'll see if Biz is able to get a kill. Goomba getting his recall forced out.
Biz getting real low down there.
We have a shatter.
There's a shatter.
Oh, not able to hit anybody. Flip does come through for Lourdes, though. Poor you finding the pick onto the Shy Guy. Beat coming out exceptionally late for Bethel. Goomba finding the follow-up kill
Tank down,
onto
but the tank is
on
mad
this
low.
Rogue.
What
and
happened to Devious
Goomba
there?
finding another kill onto
Here
Goomba.
comes the retake.
Retake coming out for Bethel right now.
Get on the point.
I don't know
Thank you.
I don't know if Lourdes University is going to be able to do anything about this. Still 94 and counting. They're still contesting. They're still trying to get as much percentage as possible.
Ooh, what a
Pulse bomb comes out.
A
Finds
melee.
Waluigi, but it doesn't look like Lourdes University is going to be able to find anything.
Ooh.
So it looks like we are going to be going into another map.
Game 6.
Hey, all I'm saying, only good teams lose cough maps.
I agree with that.
So we got Bethel taking both the cough maps so far. Lourdes University coming into this next map with map pick. Oh, this was so nice. That was such a nice cancel. That was honestly game saving.
Yeah.
If Shy Guy doesn't get that beat canceled there, they don't lose. They don't win this fight.
Exactly. Just that, like, Lords had way too much HP there. If
Yeah.
that beat landed.
If that beat lands, Rogue is able to stay in that window, not able to like leave the space that he's at and just get forced out, and they just don't get picked there.
And of course, right on top, you just have that Ryan swinging the hammer.
Oh yeah.
Not needing to move an L.
Yep.
That was a little bit
It's going the
exhausting of a last
distance.
game.
Going the distance today. Currently 3-2. Lourdes University is up right now, looking to finish this out. Beautifully played so far from both teams.
The momentum's a bit unseated, though.
Momentum is
Bethel
very
needs to make a comeback. Obviously, it needs to be now.
It's been going back and forth both ways so far. Lourdes University looking to clutch up. I'm feeling really good about Lourdes University, though. I like the way we're playing still. We're making not a lot of mistakes. We're making sure that we play the way that we need to play. We're making sure that we get those win cons. We're making sure that we do exactly what we need to do. Now, again, like I said, there's a few micro plays that could be sharpened up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Always room
Those
for
beats
improvement.
being landed, that's no fault to Bard, so that was just an insanely good juggle there from Shy Guy.
That was.
It's a little bit of a tilter there for Bards, I believe. But
Yeah. You don't shrug something like that off. And that obviously, even they know this. It's a game winning right there.
Yep.
And dropping that, man, it does not feel good.
yeah, so it's gotta be a bit frustrating there for Lourdes, but I'm confident in our gameplay. I'm confident we'll pull it back. Not even pull it back. We're still ahead.
But yeah.
We're chilling.
You're going to stamp on our foothold.
Oh yeah. As far as maps go, it looks like we're getting it right now. Is that Midtown?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness. I hate that map. Me personally, I would never.
You'd never catch me in New York.
Midtown is appropriately named. It's
What's
so
that make
bad.
Junkertown?
I like Junkertown better than Midtown, to be honest. It is hybrid, though. Looks like we are going to be swapping sides as well. Lourdes University going on the offense. Bethel choosing to stick with the defense for this map.
It's most likely a fault of my tiny gamer brain, but whenever I see Bethel in red, I always get that, like, wait, they're not the bad guys.
Something isn't right here.
Seeing Bethel in blue feels a little bit more natural.
Lourdes University now being closer towards their natural color of terracotta. It's not just orange. It's terracotta.
Specifically terracotta.
Specifically
And it's a
terracotta.
lovely shade of terracotta.
It is a lovely shade of terracotta. It's on our both uniforms, as you can see.
The hoodie's not part of the Bethel uniform. I just like this one. And it goes with the color.
It's also just way too hot to wear a hoodie out right now.
Yeah.
It's a little cold in here, a little chilly.
You got the fans going to balance out all the equipment, which, again, shout out to production.
True. Them's my goats. Love those guys. Got a little bit of stuff in my throat. Starting to hear it a little bit.
Dang, man. We need some of them hydrates.
A little bit, yeah. So, the weather we're having.
Come here often?
You know, once a year.
Oh.
What about you?
Twice a year. Actually.
Oh, twice a year?
No, once.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But actually, yeah, it would be twice a year for me.
Yeah.
Twice a school year. Because I was a sub for the league team last semester.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing for me is that like GLEC always says they'll only do like Smash in like the spring, or sorry, only Smash in the fall, and then they always renege on it and go back to it in the spring. I'm like, dude, just make it a year-round thing. We
Yeah.
all know.
Yeah. We all know you want to. All right.
Meanwhile, you only get games like this every so often.
I've only really played solo queue on this map, I'm not going to lie, so I don't exactly know the move for comps.
Getting a lot of chance over there in the stream room.
Oh,
Raising
yeah.
the roof for Bethel. We need it right now.
Over there for Lourdes University, make some noise, make sure that we got the equal cheers as well, make sure that we shout out our boys. I would be in there screaming myself if I were in there.
Likewise.
I'm casting though, got to get my boys on my back.
I must be unbiased.
Love my team. I'm totally 100% unbiased, definitely not rooting for Lourdes whatsoever.
Let's go, brother.
Let's go Lourdes! Yeah! Love those guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited to see this. Yeah, okay. Like I was saying though, back on topic. I have only ever really played this map in solo, to be honest. And like, I'm comfortable with the monkey. I like the monkey. I kind of just play Junker Queen here because it's just easy. Like, I either play Junker Queen or I play Sigma or I play Ramantra because it's just simple.
Exactly. Simple and clean.
Like, for both Bethel and Lourdes University, it looks like we're just like going to simplistics, bringing it back to basics. Daisy and Waluigi doing a little bit of some interesting stuff. Going with the double flex support lineup, it looks like. Lourdes University still opting for that Lucio. And the Kiriko to make sure that we can rotate. Ooh. Early poke coming out from both sides.
Yikes.
Daisy getting a lot of early poke,
bit.
actually. I don't know if that's just because of heals or if it's because of poke as well. We'll see, though. Jump already out for Shy Guy. That's not the greatest, to be honest.
You don't want to see that ability go down that fast.
Oh, that's not great. Goomba going into the back line, finding Walter Black. Biz on the Mega currently, trying to sustain as much as humanly possible. Lourdes University currently down their Tracer right now. They are able to take advantage of this positioning, take that high ground, do what they need to do.
It was just a Tracer, though, so it looks like Lourdes going to be able to get right back into this push here in a moment.
Lourdes now knowing what they're on, so they will be trying to find the Ana most likely, or just trying to wait until their Tracer's back. They are going instantly onto their Ana. Biz might fall, but I'm just rogue with a clutch TP and a bell. Bethel University now being extremely split. Shy Guy just barely living. A lot of space being made, though, for Lourdes University, just barely clipping the ankles of Biz. Shy Guy managed to get the pick. Anti coming onto DPS as well. Fight one for Bethel University, it looks like, so far.
Kiriko out here, quite looking to get back with her team.
Homegirl just trying to get some ult charge. Already. So yeah, main difference of comps right now is that Ana compared to the Lucio. Personally, I like the Lucio a little bit more. It helps a lot with rotations, especially on attack. Goomba being able to scout. Really good positioning so far from Goomba. There's been a little bit of either distraction or just not very good setups.
Oh, what a stick.
Very good stick there. I'm just rogue being just out of range from a Kiriko Bell as well.
Okay, here we go. Goomba
This
getting
is
a lot of damage here for this part of Bethel. Good grief.
Very well played there from Goomba. He heard me talking trash and was like, all right, I gotta show up real quick.
Put some respect on the Goombas, bro. Foot soldiers of the Koopa Kingdom.
Exactly. Yeah, Goomba having some good positioning now, making sure that he follows up with engages, or even just finding the engage himself, like that pulse bomb onto Biz. Lourdes University looking to rotate here.
Purple on the main tank.
No purple coming out. I believe that was Bell from Lourdes University coming out. A lot of ults coming out from both sides. We'll have to see how this goes either way. Walter Black trying to find a pulse target, I believe. Looking for that engage. There's B coming out from Lourdes University. Didn't calling it extremely low. Very good kill there from Lourdes University. For you finding that final onto Diddy. Goomba going up, finding. Biz going up, finding Goomba for the kill. Daisy managing to find you for the trade out though. Waluigi falling extremely low, getting pocketed from their Sojourn right now. Not able to find the kill with the pulse bomb because of the cleanse. Oh, I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't want to jinx it. Waluigi staying alive for now. Lourdes University trying to get as much as they can, but they just... Lourdes University falling this fight. A lot of ults coming out for both sides.
Bethel seems to have cleaned up right now.
Oh, yeah. Bethel cleaned up their gameplay quite a bit in this last round. Lourdes University looking a little bit frantic, so I just look for a little bit of a mental reset here. We just All right, we're playing slow. We relax. We got this map pick. We're chilling. We got ults coming up. Make sure that we keep our target pile in mind. Stack up after we're done with the fight, or after we get a pick, and then continue going in up from there.
That's a
Coming in
good
early,
version.
huge kill, early kill on Daisy. That's a massive anti though. Goomba finding the kill onto Goomba early.
Waluigi
Go time
getting
coming out.
getting out of that
Bethel.
sticky situation.
He's getting the
There we
kill
go.
onto Diddy Kong.
What a
lot
trade.
of ults coming out.
And the stick.
He's stuck. He's still very healthy though. Lourdes University now just trying to make sure that they stabilize on point, just like I talked about. Walter Black finding the kill on the Shy Guy, and it looks like Lourdes is able to find this. Very well played there from Lourdes.
Not
a lot
a
of
second
ults.
too soon.
Yep, a lot of ults had to come out there for Lourdes.
Tracer for the
Success comes
stall.
in. We'll see if they try to go back in again.
You're going to have to if you want to now.
Yep, looks like Goomba's going in. No recall
Nary
though,
a
no
percent
bell.
to spare.
Target prio. Nice.
There you
Good
go.
kills. We got Shy Guy coming on point as well. Don't C9. Do not C9. Don't C9. Get on the point. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
All right, Bethel University.
Yeah,
being
Sojourn won't
cleaned
be
up
able to find a way
currently by
Yeah.
Lourdes, making sure that nothing horrible happens. Thank goodness.
That was nearly an absolute travesty.
Hearts racing a little bit, just a wee bit. All right, had to use a lot of ults there for Lourdes University. Bethel coming into this next fight with a few ult advantages, but if Lourdes University is able to execute a engage like that again, it should be kind of free, to be honest. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen a break.
Yeah.
We haven't
With a
seen
lot of
break.
these, upcoming close quarters engagements, you definitely want that AOE healing.
Like we haven't seen a lot of breaks so far. Slide being forced really early there from Biz. Oh, Devious being slept early, but Waluigi being found by Walter Black with the kill early. Walter Black now having his recall force. Daisy finding the kill onto Poryu. We'll see if Lourdes University is able to stabilize here and get the rest of the kills that they need to. Biz on the off angle doing a lot of damage right now. Oh, Diddy Kong trying to pop up, see if they can get a kill. Daisy in the back line getting another
what
headshot
a
of the
pick.
Biz. Oh, beautiful there from Daisy.
Oh
Diddy Kong
my
getting another kill on the Walter Black. Shy Guy Shy Guy following up with a kill on I'm Just Broke. And Devious getting a kill on the Goomba, but Shy Guy following up and getting that kill.
It is quite honestly amazing the composure these players can keep when they're chilling on, like, 10, 9, 4 HP.
Very
and they're
much
still
so.
going out there fulfilling their roles, backing up their teammates, literally with their life on the line.
Daisy and Waluigi both able to clean up their teammates, make sure that they stay alive for as long as humanly possible, get as much value as they can out of whatever they need to. Is honestly over-investing a little bit into that fight, dropping a little early there, going right into the headshot range of Daisy.
All right, are we going to make it under the pass? Here we go,
Looking for
Midtown
the
Tunnel.
counter jump. Pulse bomb coming out, not able to stick Devious. Devious has his primal, so if he gets low, he's going to pop it, which looks like he does. Kuba falling to about half HP. Shy Guy also on the back line with his own primal. We'll see if Lourdes University is able to capitalize off of anything off this space made
Payload's
by
moving all the
Devious.
while. Ooh, Shy
Payload
Guy
is
falling
moving.
under half. You want yourself healed
Any
and
amount of
fast.
space being made by Lourdes University will be taken because that means that the further they get it, the further the capture point will have to go. Goomba now
Double
on the
support
back line.
ult.
We're going to see if he can get a pick. Poryu falling very low. B coming out though. Biz getting picked early. Diddy Kong with the overclock now. Finding Poryu. Finding Ivan's Rogue. The nano overclock coming in. Walter Black getting the equalizing trade onto Waluigi. However, he falls as well. Diddy Kong with beautiful picks here. 10 seconds left on this fight for Lourdes University. Will they be able to get a touch or not? That is the
doubt
question.
it.
The only person right now who is alive who might be able to touch is Biz. We'll see if they're able to get a touch. Poryu with the rollout, though. That's massive. Massive rollout here from Poryu. Getting the touch. I'm Just Rogue trying to get up top, trying to get a pick as much as humanly possible. Biz also trying to get another
Needed
pick.
that pick.
Oh, Goomba falling extremely low. Now have
Watch
Pulse,
the Pulse.
in the back pocket. Lourdes University now back on the ball. Power Drive coming in, looking to see if they can get a clean engage. I'm Just
bomb.
Rogue being pulsed in the back
Another
line by
pick.
Goomba. Daisy getting another
Third.
pick on the Walker Black. Goomba finding another pick on
We
the
need
Poryu.
4 and 5. Come
Goomba
on.
And Daisy finding huge
What a
picks right now.
trade.
Shy Guy getting another follow-up onto Biz. Biz getting the trade on to Tracer, though.
All
Devious
right.
trying to get out, get a
There we
pick.
go.
Oh, big hold there from Bethel.
92 meters, though. That's no small chunk of change.
That is no small chunk of change. Lourdes University now looking to either hold first point or hold right under that underpass.
0.
Well, I'll be interested to see what kind of comp Lourdes tries to run here on defense. If it's either that Winston comp to see if they can hold as much as possible, or if it's some other version of either a brawl, maybe a poke, but we'll have to see. I know that we were talking about before the game. We want to keep it simple, keep it nice and simple. Get just the standard comps. Make sure that we
Absolutely.
understand the micro of it. We've been doing a really good job of that so far. Might be a little bit shaken up after the past few tempo shifts.
Absolutely.
Bethel in control of the game right now, to be completely honest, and now
Oh, yeah.
going into attack. What I really want to see here from Lourdes University, I want to see a few good stops here from Lourdes, not ending on the engages, making sure that they have some nice clean fights, clean up fast.
Ready for
And it
battle.
looks like they will be opting for the Winston comp, which I personally would prefer out of any of these. I really want to see Lourdes take these angles, find these good engages, make sure that they don't end, make sure that they use their ults properly, find the win conditions. Execute. It'll realistically be the same for Bethel University as well. So Bethel being down, Bethel has everything to lose right now. Lourdes still has a map.
Yep.
Lourdes has leeway. I would prefer them to not lose, obviously. I prefer them to take this home 4-2.
They have room to make a mistake, but man, do you not want to see it.
Yep.
And Bethel right here, neck on the line.
Yep, Bethel having tempo here, like I said, looking to try to complete this map. Lourdes University, I am a big believer. My boys got this in the back. I got to hype them up a little bit more, get some of that casting in there. Biz taking early aggression. Devious looking for early aggression as well. Goomba falling very low almost instantly. Walter Black also falling
kinda
very
low.
Very clean engage though from the start. That's exactly what we like to see from Lourdes University. Diddy Kong almost getting a pick onto Biz, falling extremely low.
Diddy and Biz
separated from the
battling
back line. Biz in the back line, looking
down.
to see if they can get a follow-up kill on a Diddy Kong. Dizzy getting the kill on a Poryu. Not a lot of rotations coming out for Lourdes University now. Waluigi trying to get the follow-up. Oh, Dizzy barely getting out. Biz finding that kill on a Diddy Kong though. That's massive for Lourdes. A lot of extra time for Bards to come back, or excuse me, Poryu to come back on that Lucio and make sure that they get everybody back and get set up for this next engage.
Ooh,
Big
Daisy
points
picking
coming
these
in for
lines
Daisy.
perfectly.
If anything, it's just giving Rogue a little bit more extra ult charge. Now, that's exactly what I want to see from Lourdes University. Those clean engages, those fast engages, making sure that they have advantage in these tempo fights.
Bethel really wasn't as decisive in that first engagement.
If they take these fights earlier and they don't have advantage, Poryu falling extremely low right now, but
and again, Poryu going down first engage, and then there's Biz.
Yep, Biz also
That's a
getting
solid
picked
reason
now.
for engage right here.
Very good engage
Daisy
here from
mad
Bethel
low.
so far. Daisy very low, managing to get picked. Walter Black getting picked in the process though.
Yep.
I'm just Rogue also
There we
falling
go.
low. That means that Bethel is
That's a
going to
capture
cap this
for
first point.
Capture for Bethel.
Now, honestly, Lourdes University might be able to come back and get a touch here. Maybe
Ooh, here
get some
comes
extra
Sojourn.
stall. Sojourn
But do they
coming
choose
back.
to do it?
Looks like they're setting up for second point here.
Yep, here comes.
So Lourdes University not able to stall here. They did get wiped altogether and extremely quickly. Bethel University having 3 to 4 people up. They are opting for the post hold though.
What a huge
Big
anti, but there
nade
comes
coming
the
up,
cleanse.
but the cleanse comes in rather early. Bard's getting picked
Already
again
another pick on
early.
Poryu.
Oh, that's not good for Lourdes University. We need to back up right now. Just take a reset.
There's
get out.
another.
Lourdes University needs to stabilize right now. If they lose this
Honestly,
here,
they cannot be staggering right now. Every meter matters.
I
and
like
Bethel's moving.
I like the call to die on point.
Exactly.
Bethel University taking really good early advantage here. Losing that fight is pretty detrimental for Lourdes. They have ults coming into this next fight, but I don't know if they're going to have the position to back it up, honestly. Waluigi getting
Swinging
this
on the back
free
line, getting the high
raid
ground.
all the way in the back on the high ground.
Yep.
Managing to have sightlines of literally the entire map. Like, look at this.
This is actually fantastic for Nana.
Wherever Bethel sits, besides those closed doors on right
Sojourn's
and
going
left
to be
side.
your main threat.
Oh yeah, like that.
Ooh. Almost. Really finding the damage.
Walter Black onto the Reaper now. I like to see that, honestly.
Lots of damage.
Cromwell coming out, Beat coming out to equalize for the ults that Bethel is sending out. Or you making sure that they do not get picked early.
Nano
Same
coming out.
with Biz. Biz trying to make some space here. Bethel getting a lot of push so far. Lourdes University needs to make sure that they sustain and that they don't C9. That's the biggest thing right now.
330 with less than 10 meters to go.
So it looks like Waluigi is also opting to follow up and go in a little bit here. Biz popping the overclock, trying to get in early. Winston following extremely low, getting picked by Biz.
Reaper's not finding the shots
Diddy Kong
he
getting the
needs.
follow-up picks
Diddy
though
Kong, keep it
onto
going.
Biz and onto Devious. If Diddy Kong can get one more pick here, it's going to be hugely winnable for Bethel. But it looks like they're going to have to back out here because of that Kiriko rush from
So few
Lourdes
supports on the
University.
back line.
I'm just Rogue falling to about half HP, making sure that he doesn't die there. Poryu also falling a little bit low, but Lourdes University should be able to sustain. Both
3
tanks were
meters to
traded
go.
out. Bethel's tank is going to be back a little bit faster, I believe. Ultimately
Need
out
that
from
pulse,
Goomba.
back him out.
Pulse is out.
No kill.
Is cleansed. Lourdes University sitting on point right now. 2.7 meters
Ooh,
for
the
Bethel
tracking.
here.
What a
Oh,
pick
Diddy
again
Kong
from Diddy
getting
Kong.
picked onto I'm just Rogue. Biz trying to get the follow pick, which he
Ooh,
manages
taking
to.
down Diddy Kong.
There's Diddy Kong.
Main
That's
source
the
of
carry
damage.
there for Bethel.
Ooh, there goes Biz.
Lourdes University's damage right now is also almost down. Die in the background for Lourdes University. We'll see if they can get any damage or any kills onto it. Walter Black getting the goal into Goomba. That's
Don't
massive.
make Tracer. And then there's
Fade
the inside.
being
Cleanse.
forced. Beat another beat for Bart already, or Poryu? Another beat already coming out for Poryu, managing to keep Lourdes University alive and stabilized.
All right.
Lourdes University absolutely banking on everything to hold this corner right here.
Less than 3.
3 minutes, 2:30 left for the side of Bethel actually here. So coming down to the wire. A lot of ults used for both sides. Waluigi coming up with that nano. Daisy coming up with that ult as well. Lourdes University not really having a lot here. So we'll have to see how they manage to get a pick here or go for this
Having
engage.
it back way out.
This is going to be
Pick your
really
battles.
huge that Lourdes University gets a kill here. They need to make sure that they don't use any resources early if they don't need to. Make sure that they go in for that engage early, which is good. which they're doing. Daisy goes
we
into
go.
that. Kirill early. Oh, Biscuit's taken down early. Nano
And
comes
Nano,
down as
Shy Guy.
well. Koryu falls. She gets nanoed.
That's 3
That's
down,
3.
and then there's the point.
Bethel University tying up the series 3-3.
Would you expect any less from seeds 1 and 2? Good grief.
This map is
Momentum
going the
has
distance.
swung. Now, exactly what you'd expect to see right now. Diddy Kong putting in so much work with the Sojourn.
Now Bethel
1,
here putting in all
2.
of their resources into Diddy Kong.
And oh,
Nice
baby,
little flick.
a triple.
Oh, beautiful there from Diddy Kong.
Man, poetry in motion, but goodness gracious,
Oh, yeah.
down to the wire.
Down to the last map. Match point 3-3. I want you to know, we've been here for 2 hours. We started at 2 o'clock.
My watch is dead. Hold up. Yeah, my watch is dead. All right, I'll just take your word for it.
407. We have been here for 2 hours
407.
now. This match, excuse me, absolutely going the distance.
Midtown making a huge change for Bethel that they absolutely needed right now. And Lourdes, not accustomed to being on the back foot from this much in the series so far. They're going to have to shape up right now. Bethel riding the momentum, but we'll see if that either brings them to crash or keeps them carrying it through.
Bethel is riding the momentum right now. We are going into a payload map, I believe, which is one of Lourdes University's strong suits, personally speaking. So I think that we have quite the advantage here. And I'm thinking that we go into this next map. I think we go into it confident. I think we go into it trusting each other, making sure that we know what we need to get done. Honestly, me personally, do they have their headsets on? Can I talk about comps and stuff? Okay, it looks like they do. If they cheat, disqualified, banned.
Yep.
Ban hammer. Not allowed to compete in GLC anymore. Honestly, what I want to see Lourdes University either shy away from those Winston comps because it looks like that's kind of Bethel's specialty right now, and I want them to play a little bit more towards their own confidences. Now, this isn't me saying that they look bad on the monkey comp. I'm saying that I want them to make sure that they are able to play the absolute best characters for the absolute best situation possible. Exactly, yeah. So in my opinion, it'd most likely be a brawl map is what I would feel. That's what I would be the most confident in. I'm excited to see what we end up picking, actually. Need to
You see both of us just waiting on the
a
pick.
little bit. Yep, that's what we're waiting for right now is that map pick. That'll be really crucial to see how this match finishes out, honestly. I think that right now, tempo is in the favor of Bethel. So they won that Oasis map. That was huge for them. They followed up with a really good hold on the second on Midtown, and they end up managing to clutch it out as well. So, Lourdes University, just take a second. Just take
Honestly,
some breaths.
breathe.
We're chilling. We got this, all right? We don't need to rush anything. We don't need to rush engages.
The last thing you want to do now is panic and make mistakes.
Exactly, yep. All we have to do right now is wait. Team discussions, left and right.
Honestly,
Strategizing.
you want nothing left unsaid right now.
Oh,
All
yeah.
that information needs to make it.
Every decision needs to be processed. Every decision needs to be, or every suggestion needs to be made. I'm extremely excited for this last match, though.
Honestly, this is the make or break moment.
Map 7.
Yikes.
Are you kidding me? It could.
We
no,
knew what
actually,
we
it
were in
couldn't be.
for. We knew what we were in
did
for.
know what we were in for, yeah. I was about to say, we could go into a map 8 if we drew, but we didn't draw the payload. Or, excuse me, we didn't draw the hybrid. We shall see. We shall see indeed. I'm so sad Tiffin didn't get third place, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, they got 4th in the fourth match.
Oh, yeah. Man.
I didn't exactly see who they got beaten by, though.
I saw the standings before I came in, but I don't remember.
Yeah, me either. I mean, it's also been
It's been 2
quite
hours.
a while from then.
It's
so,
been 2
you
hours.
know. Yeah, exactly. But
2 hours of high stress as well.
yeah, a lot of talking. Definitely gonna need to rest my voice before scrims.
I feel so bad as well because obviously you're just getting the play-by-play of everything. I'm just like, and this part too. But that speaks obviously to your comfortability with the game as well as your game knowledge and just for how long you've been coaching these guys and how well you want to see them do well.
Yeah, it's not even coaching. I'm literally just there. I'm
Oh
fighting
yeah,
scrims.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm just here for their success.
Exactly. I'm just a guy in a chair.
We together are just guys in a chair.
Exactly. At the end of the day, aren't we all?
Exactly. Yeah, guys and girls and theys
In
and
chairs.
everybody involved in chairs. That's what we love to see, honestly. Community.
Exactly. Solidarity for gamers.
Oh yeah, gamers rise up. Prod is
There's
ready
no
whenever
way,
you guys are.
Junkertown.
J-Town. I like it. Is that what it was called? I guess we'll see. Is that the only map in the pool? No, there's more maps in the pool.
Yeah.
Let me check it.
Yeah, so
We've
there's
already
no way
done
it's
circuit.
just Junkertown.
So circuit's not an option. I know that much. Let me pull up my information really quickly here. Let's see. Where did it go? Why can I not find it now? What the heck? Did somebody delete it? Or was it just...
Well,
oh,
we're going in.
Well, it is
Doesn't make much of a
Junkertown.
difference
Okay.
now.
Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference now. I was about to look at the map pool,
Under.
but there were 3 or 4 options. Well, I guess only 3 since we've played one of them being circuit. Now going into Junkertown. We have 20 seconds until we see the comps from Lourdes University and Bethel. Map 7 for the GLEC Finals of 2023. We will see
It's
which
all
way
coming
this
down
goes
to this.
It's all coming down to this map 7. Extremely exciting to be here in we're in Columbus, right? Around Columbus? I don't know where I am. I'm here.
We're
Guy in
getting
a
the
chair.
yes that we're around Columbus.
But we are so excited to be here in Columbus. We have a map 7, and it looks like Bethel University going to be running out on the ball. Lourdes University going to be running out on the Sigma. Not a lot of. I don't think I've seen a lot of ball from Bethel so far in the playoffs.
Not really.
Have you been paying attention to their games that much?
A little bit, and yeah, you'll mostly see the monkey or run. You will not, occasionally
That's
the
what I
sig
was
as well,
thinking
but
as
you will
well.
not see this ball there very often.
Yeah. So personally speaking, I don't exactly really like the. Oh, there's the brick picks that we were talking about earlier, by the way. I don't exactly like the Winston here. So I agree with the ball pick if you're going to go anything. I think overall we should be going for the Sigma, which is why I like Lourdes comp a little bit better. However, Waluigi on the new Brig, a lot of extra
Here it
sustainability.
comes.
And
Opening
we
picks.
are going. Oh,
Oh,
Diddy
Diddy Kong
Kong with
shutting
the
down
opening
Biz.
pick on the Biz. Big grapple shot going in early for Diddy Kong, trying to find these pop shots on anybody else now. Very big 3-2-1 fighting. Now Lourdes University trying to make space here. Walter Black going for the grapple shot. Oh,
and
big shot there from Diddy
quickly
Kong.
shut down.
Accuracy.
The grapple shot.
Almost.
Oh, almost.
But you know what?
It's not on the Sombra.
2 down already.
Yep. They see the ball and they raise them. Okay, Sombra.
Exactly.
In the back line.
Kumba in the thick of it.
Engage coming in possibly. Oh, Diddy Kong going down low. Biz just in the back line. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, anyway, yeah, what I was saying earlier. I just saw the Brig icon and it reminded me. Yeah, so Brig has a 60-inch LG TV now in her rally. So if you see it, and her shield suddenly grows to about
Far too
20 times large. Daisy falling literally
Way
one
low.
shot right now. Brig getting a pack on her. Ball being hacked.
Ball
Might be able to melt
absolutely
it down. Not that much right now, though. Not a lot of consistent damage.
Finding it.
I'm
Ooh,
picking.
close
Guma getting the
bump.
pick onto. I'm just rogue.
Yikes.
Oh, follow-up pick from Biz, though. Looking for maybe the Widowmaker next. Going in Biz.
Oh, not
Being
quite
caught
able
out
to
by
make
the
it
ball,
away.
though.
Catch you later.
Down the back line. Guma getting the
picking
one
up
clip
Walter.
onto the Widowmaker. Waluigi, the only support alive right now for Bethel.
Yo!
Diddy Kong getting that pick onto Poryu.
My Goomba's finding
Goodness.
these picks, and the further Lourdes moves away from their spawn, the longer of a backwalk they have, the more these picks matter.
Biz in the back line. So it is still Zen Brig.
It's just so funny to watch Biz bounce around back there,
Okay,
completely
hold on.
uncontested.
Poryu already has rally.
Yes.
What?
Waluigi does not.
What?
I'm impressed as well.
Okay, I knew she was good at the game. I forgot about how good she was at the game, though. Somehow.
Ooh, Diddy Kong far too low.
Beautiful,
And here we
beautiful,
go.
beautiful.
A lot of the squishies
Didn't
going
even.
down.
All right, here comes the LG TV. Look at it go.
Apagando las luces.
There it
EMP
is.
coming out to try to cancel out the mines as well. Biz might be able to. Biz might be looking for a swap, honestly, soon.
Yikes.
Walter
All right.
Black finding the kill onto Waluigi. Bethel now
Ball stall.
falling quite fast. Ball trying to get the stall for a little bit. Is able to get the stall for quite a while. Gets the E off. Is able to go get Mega as well.
Yeah.
Very
Roll
well
back
played here
on.
from Shy Guy so far. Being forced out by the Summer and the Tracer. I'm just rooking the kill on a Goomba, though. Massive there for Lourdes. Should be able to get a cap here unless Shy Guy manages to touch, which he does.
Fantastic
Power
work.
on a
Here
point.
comes the
Train
train.
coming out. Bethel University committing to this
Really,
fight.
really stalling here.
Pulls coming out for the side of
There's Brig.
Lourdes University as well. Lourdes University does have the Kiriko ult in their back pocket. Walter Black falling a little bit low.
Yep, and pick from Goomba.
Goomba getting pick onto Walter Black. Lourdes University looking a little bit low here. Biz following the follow-up pick onto Goomba, though. Shot. Ooh. Devious going
Ball
up, trying to find the kill
all
on
the way in.
Diddy Kong, and he manages
Yikes.
to.
Double pick.
Dizzy getting the kill onto Biz.
Here comes the
Here
nerf.
comes the nerf. Not able to find
Nothing.
anything.
That's tough.
Waluigi falling exceptionally low, though. Diva's going to the back line.
Taking
Maybe
out
finding
both
both supports now on the Diva.
Oh,
Nice.
not
Very
good.
well played there for Devious.
All right. All damage is permanent.
3v2
And
here
then
for
there's
Lourdes
the Goomba.
University.
3v1.
Shy Guy trying to find as much stall as humanly possible. Diddy Kong on the way back on the Ash. Devious looking to focus down Shy Guy as much
There
as
goes
possible. There
Shy
are no
Guy.
healers right now.
There's no
for
way.
Bethel.
There it is. There it is.
Okay. There we
All
go.
right.
Lourdes University now
point.
getting the cap.
To be fair, that was a healthy stall right there for Bethel.
Very
Down
healthy
to
stall
30.
there for Bethel. About a minute worth of stall. 3 minutes left in the time make for Lourdes University. Looking to make some advantage here. Shy Guy going on to Winston. Honestly, I don't like the Winston pick here.
Really?
For Lourdes University's comp right now. Oh, sorry. It's getting the pick on a Goomba. Love to see it. I don't like the Winston pick here for Bethel because Diva just has such good ability at having really high burst damage on a Shy Guy, and if Biz is able to get a hack on it as well, that's insane.
so much.
And you also have Poor You helping out with Cleave. Oh,
here you
EP
go,
coming
here you
out
go.
really early on, getting the early pick on a Shy Guy.
Exactly
That's
what you said.
exactly what I mean. Lourdes University finding that pick really early on a Shy Guy. Burst damage coming out massively for Lourdes University there. Ults being built up in the process. Devious with another bomb here already. Nade coming out. Kiri and Ana backline for the side of Bethel University. Honestly, kind of a surprise why they didn't stay onto the
On the ball.
not even on the ball, more so on the
Ooh, Brick falling mad
Poor You
low.
falling very low. Shy Guy might be getting
Goomba
traded
taking a
out soon
pick.
though. Pulse bomb comes out. Shy Guy looking out. Goomba getting a pick on the
Biz on
one
the
for
back
black.
line.
Lourdes University now falling very low. Very good push though from Lourdes University so far.
And Daisy
actually,
shutting them down.
rather-
Kiriko bringing it all the way back in. Diva gets out of mech.
Ooh, she's gonna get staggered here.
Staggered hard. She can't find anyone to take her out. No ult charge
Get him,
either.
Devious.
They're leaving her. And Goomba
This is
finishing
brutal.
it off. Ooh,
Oh,
not quite.
Wait.
There's
no,
no
he
way.
lives. Yeah, he lives.
Wow.
He lives and he gets mech soon. He's
Little
at 90
bit-
for mech.
Little bit of greed coming out there from Bethel.
A lot of greed. Oh, Winston's into. He has primal and he gets nanoed. We'll see if he can manage to sustain though. There's a lot of burst damage still from the side of
Here
Lourdes
we go.
University. Diva mech very tanky with that armor, especially against the Winston Zap. The nano not really able
There's
to do
Nano.
a
There's
lot.
time to bubble.
There goes the bomb.
Double.
Finding two! Huge Diva bomb there for Lourdes University. Devious
We got the
showing his
primal here to
specialty
stall.
on extra tanks besides just main
Gotta
tanks.
roar. Ooh,
Oh, all
dying
that
with
solo
primal.
queue grind for Devious is paying off right now. Lourdes University's very own flex tank, not just main tank now.
I'm not gonna lie, you really needed to have eliminated that Diva when you had the chance, because now Lourdes is taking it and running with it.
Yeah, Bethel University making a major error there. Lourdes University making a huge play off the back of that as well, taking great positioning, not using that many ults as well. Granted, they did use 2 there. However, Bethel University coming in with ults of their own, so we'll see if they can manage to win this fight, and we'll see if Lourdes can get a pick before that even happens. Shy Guy getting hacked early. We'll see if the engage falls up on top of it. Ultra Black, can you get set up now? Just poking out a little bit.
Lots of recon there.
Diddy Kong sliding in, actually.
Far in.
Diddy Kong sliding very far in. Oh,
We get the
great
plug,
call
though.
to I'm Just Rogue there. That was a
Walker
scary
Black.
situation there for a second for Diddy Kong. Pulse bomb
getting
coming out,
it.
finding Biz.
Is down.
Moving out into backline. Lourdes University trying to stabilize and reset here. Well played there for
Sojourn
Bethel.
taking high ground again. And they did it all with only using 2 ults of the 4
Exactly.
of debatable utility there, that trade. But we do have control for now.
Lourdes University now having a few ults to play with here. Bethel looking to go in early. Biz trying to find the pick, is not exactly able to. Primal gets popped from Winston.
Good shots, but you really don't want to be alone in a
Ooh, he gets
small
headshot
corridor.
there. Ultra Black manages
Winston's
to-
falling way low. Shy Guy
Double
not
flex
looking
support.
healthiest.
He's managed to stay alive because that double flex support got the nade on there.
Apagando
Oh,
There's EMP coming out.
But Biz nearly goes down.
Yeah, Biz nearly
barely
going
making it
down.
out.
Bell coming out for the side of Lourdes University.
This ends now.
Trying to set
No
up the
time.
back line. Overclock going on
Here's
as
the beat.
well. B comes out to
Ooh.
try to equalize. Diddy Kong falling exceptionally low. Pulse comes
There
out.
it is. And
Picks are
2.
found for Lourdes University. That's what we like to see. Shy Guy
There's
trying to
3.
stabilize on point, isn't exactly able to. Lourdes University getting those 3 picks. That's essential for this next fight. Waluigi coming up with another really important ult. We'll see if they're actually able to get some more value out of it. The last time it was more so for them to try to kill that Diva, and they just weren't able to. So we'll see if... Ooh, good cancel there on the hack. We'll see if Bethel is able to get more value out of their nano this fight. They have nano and
Not much else.
Tracer coming up soon. We'll see if Lourdes University tries to go for the early engage, which is, looks like they try to, but they're not
That
exactly
Diva
able to.
Bomb is going to be
Diva
such a
falling
threat coming up,
really
especially
low.
with the bubble gone.
There's there's the Nano coming in. I'm just Rogue having to use his TP and his cleanse exceptionally early. There goes Diva Bomb as well. Pulse coming out.
That's
Finding nobody, but doing a
Bethel.
lot of damage. It's overtime. This means it's the last fight for Lourdes University, possibly. Ult's coming out
And
from
with all
both
those
sides. It
picks,
looks like Bethel's going to be able to clean up
that's
this
it.
fight.
Oh, there's Tracer.
Very well
Maybe.
played from Trace, or very well played
Walter
from
Black is down.
Bethel, excuse me.
All right.
Managing to hold for that 3rd point against Lourdes University.
Fantastic work there from Lourdes, though. They absolutely should have been staggered far more than they were.
Very
Bethel's
much so.
greed almost their undoing.
Yep. That stagger on 2nd point almost being the cost of a map, to be honest, or at least of a 3-point capture. Bethel doing a very good job to clean up their play, though, make sure that they hold on to that last section. Lourdes University now, I'm not really expecting, I don't know what to expect from Lourdes University. Honestly, kind of what I would want to see. I would want to see maybe like, I want to see Anazen, to be honest. I want to see Anazen, and I want to see Diva with that. I want to see the burst damage, and if they don't do that, I want to see either the Kiriko Brig or the Ana Brig.
I was going to say that the Diva worked exceptionally well for
Yeah.
Devious right there.
I like the Diva.
Controlling so much of that space with the ult,
Absolutely.
even if it never
I
really
like
killed
that.
anybody, you got so much distance
Yep.
off of it.
Yep.
And then just again with that the staying power of all the armor
Yep.
Diva has. Man, so good.
So on that last fight, I don't think that we got to see it because I think we were looking at a 1v1 on this side. But I believe Devious tossed bomb to try to get some sort of advantage.
Nothing in the feed.
Yeah, honestly, it's not really that worth on Diva to be doing that anymore, since it's just one tank. I think that, for me, well, so I int a lot whenever I play.
All right.
It's a fabled story among the Lourdes University team. And
The mythical inting.
exactly, yes. So I typically save Diva Bomb
comes the opening.
to make sure that I don't int that hard and I still have my mech if I do.
Nice.
But Diddy Kong playing a little bit slower, looking for this grapple shot. Watcher Black being picked off early last time, but Diddy Kong is able to not find anybody so far. Watcher Black in a good position, trying to reposition right now for a pick, not able to hit it. No grapple on either
Slow
side
going,
for Widow right
but
now.
Bethel's moving
Very
forward.
slow start right now for both teams. Shy Guy is on ball. Forgot to mention that. Viz on the
Hori with the pick on Goomba.
Daisy also mirroring the Zenyatta. There's no chance they're not listening. Engage
Right,
coming
Diva
in.
half. But that
Diva mech
armor
falling low.
putting in so much work, keeping Diva safe.
Yep. Looking like a Babson, but with the Diva instead of the Sigma. I honestly like that a little bit better. I really like that, to be honest. Okay. Also, what I really like, we haven't really touched on this, but Watcher Black playing really safe here.
Yeah.
Making sure that he takes these defensive angles, doesn't really allow a lot of space. Goomba getting the pick onto... Ooh, almost finding a pick. Goomba,
There's one.
There's one. Watcher Black taking really slow...
There's two.
Really anti-aggressive
Diva
angles.
really taking out the
Diva in
support.
the backline right now. There's Walter Black finding the
not
kill on
close
Diddy
enough.
Kong. That's massive.
And now Walter Black with that high ground, completely unanswered.
Walter Black is able to find another
Honestly,
pick here. They should be able to touch, to be honest.
The ball moving the payload forward right now
Yep,
is
is now
definitely
on
the safe
Sombra
play.
instead of the Tracer. That's what I like to see, to be honest. We'll see it, Walter Black. Trisha now going on top right to see if they can get anything done.
And as
Point
you can
almost
see,
being
Tracer
like
getting
half.
ready.
We need to make sure that we
Widow
touch
getting
here.
ready for it.
Okay, good
Alright,
touch there from
contested.
Devious.
Ooh,
Tracer in the back line.
in the enemy's line.
Close duel, pulse bomb. We'll see if they can do anything with it. I'm
Betsy's
almost
coming in
getting
half.
flipped. Limp coming out really early. Very good position there from I'm Just Rogue. Devious just living on
Oh,
point now.
pick.
Diddy Kong getting the
Another
kick on
pick.
the I'm Just Rogue. Both supports going down for
Diva
Lourdes University.
down.
Diva also getting picked as well.
Widow still plugging away.
Walter Black getting the kill on to Diddy Kong though.
And the
now
sleep,
getting
just leave her
slept
there.
though.
Let her take a nap. Ooh, and there we go.
There goes the 5 orb from Daisy. Waluigi getting the final kill onto that.
Those stilettos, really Widow's undoing there.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
foot just poking over the edge.
Just a little bit, just the pixels.
But all right, moving into the second leg
4
of
minutes
this
14.
escort.
This isn't the first time we've seen Lourdes University hold with 4 minutes on the time bank.
No, it is not.
Lourdes University also looking a little bit more confident here going into this second point. Obviously a few picks going in the way of Bethel. Lourdes University now
Got
on
Brig
to
as
the
well.
Brig instead of the Zenyatta. Yep, a little bit more survivability there. Ashford still on the Baptiste. 5 orbs coming through.
Oh, good
Big
grief. The
deal
whole team
there.
just jumped in there.
Yep.
Zen
Nano coming onto the Zenyatta.
Watch that.
Just live here.
Yeah, I was going
Yep,
to
that's
say,
perfect.
that was
That's
mad
perfect
greedy.
there. Nice. Poryu getting the kill on the Goomba as well in the back line. Daisy
There
getting
we go.
traded out as well by Walter Black and Devious both trying to pay attention to it.
All right. Bethel forced to back out
Did he
for a
call
little
on the
bit.
Ashe
Take
now?
the
That's
regroup.
kind of surprising, honestly. Well, it's actually, I don't think it is that surprising. It just kind of depends.
Trading power for fire rate, rather.
I don't think I really like that swap, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm hesitant, but we'll see.
I think I like it a little better.
At least you got Bob. Infrasight's really not going to help you much.
Have it a Bob already, so. Block clock. Very low. Daisy already forced through that trank really early on.
He's
Goomba
really
falling low,
just
no
making sure
recall.
that Goomba cannot find any opening.
LGTV coming out, looking to
There it
brawl
is.
with it.
Devious, mad low. There we go.
He's
Deep
very
down.
low, falling out of the mech. Koryu also falling very low. Goomba trying to find that trade.
There it
is
is.
able to. Devious finding that follow up onto Goomba though. A lot of
Shy
kills
Guy
going for the
absolutely
way.
making an
Shy
entrance.
Guy going in right now.
Team
May
kill.
not see him much on the ball, however, he's popping off on it right now. So Lourdes University respawning slowly. Now, with the spawns, it'll okay. So there's one on payload right now for Bethel University. So I
We can touch.
believe that if they kept 3 on, they would have kept. But now, since there's only one, Lourdes University does have the opportunity to touch here, and they also have the opportunity to get into a really good spot to like actually contest and make a good position.
Just Pulse and EMP coming out. I genuinely
There's
think
Pulse coming
Bethel
out.
should- Oh, in the back line, Daisy's down.
Beautiful,
Expertly
beautiful
coordinated.
execution there from Walter and Biz. Getting into the back line, making sure that Devious takes point because he's tanky, pocketing him on point, making sure that their DPS can just go to work. EMP now coming out to get the follow-up onto the rest of the back line. Diddy Kong coming low. It does fall to the Pulse Bomb. Shy Guy also falling exceptionally low. Still hacked. Waluigi sitting in main right now. Very vulnerable. Shy Guy going all the way up to full health because that Mega and Daisy swapping onto the Kiriko now, coming back fast and managing to
Shy Guy has ult.
heal up Shy Guy all
Controlling
the
so
way.
much space here with all these mines.
So does no longer having a translocator right now, so he needs to be exceptionally careful. Walter back getting picked very early. That's not very good for Lourdes University. Ball getting hacked really early as well. No, that's not good for Bethel. Shy Guy falling
Really
rather
needed supports
low.
in there right now. Here comes the Diva
I
Bomb.
like that Diva Bomb. That Diva Bomb
Fantastic
clears
counter.
all of point. That's
Good
beautiful there
grief.
from Lourdes University. Bob coming out onto point.
That's two.
Ooh, I'm just falling down.
Ooh, Diva's getting low on mech as
Devious
well.
being very low, being a little bit shicey with
Koryu's
it,
not
trying
able
to
to
get
fall
the
down.
fancy feet.
Bob clearing so much of the angles right now.
Bob having a lot of space on point right now.
Perfect
Bethel winning the
placement.
fight there. A lot of investment there for Bethel. They had to use the mines, the Nano, and the Bob. Coming up on 2 extra ults with the Kiriko ult and the Tracer ult. However, Lourdes University coming up with a few ults of their own. That rally coming up. I full faith in Bards for her to build that insanely fast. Biz coming up on another EMP as well. Now, I don't exactly know about that EMP to have the follow-up engage to try to clean up that fight. I think that's a little bit of the reason why we lost the previous fight. So with that in mind, I really want Lourdes to look for a nice clean engage, follow up, get those not even get the staggers, just clean up the fight quickly, make sure that they reposition and take control of this high ground like they're doing right now. So Diddy Kong, if he's able to get
Ooh, Biz.
angles like he is right now,
Fantastic
Devious
sleep,
going
but not
in.
enough.
Yeah, very good sleep there from Waluigi, but not able to follow it up by a lot. Shy Guy now going in for the engage. Daisy following it up
You
with
can
a
see
TP.
Walter there chilling in the back line, and now they both got Diddy
Big
Kong
hack there on
unawares.
Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong falling extremely low. EMP coming out now, looking for the cleanup on point. Shy Guy falling very low, and his hack. Dizzy manages to get the kill on the Biz. Looks like Bethel is going to fall back and regroup exceptionally fast. So Bethel is able to continue to poke out. 2 people are still alive. Diddy Kong now
Pulse,
going over to
window,
that fabled Sojourn.
And rally.
Pulse window, yeah, like you said, Pulse window and rally coming up for Lourdes University. A little bit of advantage coming up for them. Lourdes just trying to take control of that high ground, giving space. That's honestly okay for right now. What I love seeing Lourdes University play like this because they know that they need to control space and make sure that they don't give easy engages. Shy Guy trying to engage right now. Rally coming up for you. Not a lot being done on the side.
wanna find that kill
Oh,
now.
he wants it. No bell. There's the
Stuck.
stick. Beautiful there from Walter Black. No bell, no nade. Nothing can save that for Waluigi. Beautiful kill for Lourdes University. Going down to a minute left for Bethel. Ult economy about even right now. I'm just coming up on another window. Devious almost with another ult himself. Shy Guy with another ult of his own. We'll see if Devious decides to use that ult to clear out mines again. 1v1 going down on main. Rally, or excuse me, recall is forced out exceptionally early. Goomba managing to get out safely.
We're eking that close, eking that point closer.
Early
and closer.
window,
That's a
hack
lot of
comes
damage.
out. EMP also comes out, doesn't really manage to hit a lot. I'm just rogue
Pick from
falling to
Goomba.
Goomba in the back line.
Or you got anti.
Or use anti
and
and
down
mines.
with mines. Here's Diva
There's
Bomb.
the Diva Bomb. Oh,
No
could have
hits.
been massive. It clears
You
mines on
needed
point
that.
though. Neno goes.
Okay.
Oh,
Hack
Daisy
on-
getting picked. Shy Guy getting picked.
Yikes.
Daisy getting another pick.
That's
It looks
not
like Lourdes
looking
University is
good.
falling low. Does Lourdes University get a touch? Oh, Lourdes University does not get a touch.
That is it.
Oh. Bethel University
Man.
clutching it out and getting that 4-3 victory, that sweep. coming back those 3 maps in a row.
Lourdes was so strong.
Very well played there from both teams.
Man.
Bethel University managing to clutch it out.
Gosh.
Bethel University also securing their ticket to Texas. GLEC was the entryway into CECC. And that means that they get to be flown out to Texas and have a LAN there as well with a few of the top teams in the nation. So we'll see how they compete there.
Huge opportunity. But it did not come without cost. Lourdes made Bethel work for it every second of the way.
Every step of the way, back and forth. The
Golly.
only time fights were won was when one person made a mistake.
Exactly.
And there was no one specific person on either side that consistently had an error.
Like, there are humans on both sides.
Yeah.
The mistakes
It
happen.
was whoever found it and whoever took advantage of it.
Exactly.
Both ways, it was extremely well played. I'm really proud of the guys from Lourdes. We came a long way from the start of the semester, and we played
those are some demons out there.
Well.
Those are some absolute demons.
So it was very well played from Lourdes University. Very good game. I'm glad that it went the distance. That's what a final should look like.
That is a game worthy of grand finals.
Now, next semester, we have grudge matches going into the following semester.
Absolutely, yeah.
We have 2 top-tier teams going into this next semester. And now both teams know each other. We've met. We're friends.
We've hashed it out on the battlefield.
We've hashed it out on the battlefield, and now we're rivals.
Exactly.
We've progressed through the steps. We have the phases, and now we have
the
an
narrative.
even better storyline and narrative for
Exactly.
this upcoming GLEC
Man.
next spring.
This is just such a fantastic way for this to have ended, regardless of who won.